I thought I clicked stop streaming on accident. Oh, gotta turn this up. Let me know if it's too loud, if it needs some audio editing. So I'm going into this completely blind. I only know a few like out of context screenshots, that type of shit. Our time as a child tends to be forgotten, but someone we left behind never forgot you. Oh, I think I know where this is going. Is it that type of show? This September, join us. Cartoon mascot mourns the children who grew up. In a 6-week event. What was buried? Bird. Don't send me riches. Nah, you don't even know, bro? That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Mods, can we get a no spoilers thing, or you get timed out in the pinned? Come remember us with Eats Pash Productions.
My name is Angel Gabby. What's yours?
Your name's supposed to be Angel Hare. That's not right.
That's a beautiful name.
Thanks. I didn't tell you it, but it was kind of you to extend the thought.
Wonderful to meet you, and I hope we can be friends.
I'm gonna move this over here. Supported by these fellas. And viewers like you at patreon.com/theeastpatch. I found something. Me when I'm going on a scavenger hunt. My childhood memories are spotty and few. But yesterday I found something, as you said. Ooh, they did like the... That doesn't look 3D printed, and like the photography seems authentic. Sorry if I'm gonna pause during this, guys, sorry. You already know the drill. If you don't, get used to it. Otherwise, just watch the series on your own. I always like looking at prop and set design with these indie projects, because I'm always curious, like, what their process is like. Like, this looks like a genuine photography taken out of, like, 80s, 90s. Like, I wonder if they used a real camera or if it's photo editing. And this looks like a genuine box set. I saw this tape in a thrift store. It overwhelmed me with feelings of comfort. This show is my comfort, my escape. Oh, I'm not gonna like the places this show takes me, am I? I'm not gonna like the mental where this shit puts me in. But when I put in the tape, it wasn't the same. So last night I dug up our recorded copies. So I can show you. Thank you for the slow zoom on the text, just so I believe you.
Angel Gabby.
Okay, the VHS copy versus the real one.
Gabby.
What is it? I'm busy creating Asian people. They don't exist yet.
Good morning, Francis. I love to hear you call. Oh, have you brought a new friend with you?
Yes, but I'm fearful, Angel Gabby. I never know what to say.
That's okay, Francis. Meeting new people doesn't have to be scary. Just introduce yourself.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Stop capping. That's bullshit. You know that. You know that.
And ask, okay, Francis. Meeting new people doesn't have to be
Pope Francis
scary.
because of the angel? Okay, I don't know if that was intentional, but that's funny. It's probably Gabriel because of, like, the Bible and angels or whatever.
Just introduce yourself and ask them to do the same.
What's up, shorty?
Hello there. My name is Angel Gabby. What's yours?
Jeffrey.
That's a beautiful name.
Thanks.
It's wonderful to meet you, and I hope we can be friends. Fear should never control you, Francis.
Okay, and this is the edited version. Wait, the VHS was the one in the store. The VCR is the one they had in their closet. Koi, what the fuck is your mouse cursor? Oh, it's a happy mouse. My buddy Circle Tunes made it. It's cute. It's got like a little smiley face, and when you like go on hover over something you can click on, it goes like, it makes a little O face, like, oh, what's this do? Oh, what's this do? It's really cute.
I'll show you how to meet someone new. First, you introduce yourself and ask them to do the same. Hello there. My name is Angel Gabriel. What's yours?
Don't back the fuck up! Back the fuck! Back up! Who asked? What the shit, dude?
My name.
You know, in real life, if you found like a VHS tape that had different versions of the episodes than what you recorded on your VCR, that'd actually be like a grail of a lost media find. Because those actually exist. Like, different versions of movies and film, different cuts, even minor ones that were never advertised, exist. Their discrepancy exists between what was released in theaters, on TV, on Blu-ray and DVD, different home video formats. It's actually it's very interesting stuff.
My name is Angel Gabriel. What's yours? It's wonderful to meet you, Jonah.
Do I look like I live on a hill?
I can be a good friend to you.
I thought I remembered the show having a main character named Jonah. It was special because my name is Jonah too.
Another way to make friends is to share things you like. Can you think of a toy or storybook that's special to you?
I consistently think of Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. I think that's my favorite book by him. I remember, like, the first time I had that book read to me and the implications of it were, like, the first time I, like, really I experienced, like, existential dread or the fear of what's next. But, like, I also took that shit to heart.
That's great. Sharing something important lets others learn about what makes you special. Another way to make friends is to share...
Oh, the Places You'll Go, that was literally my childhood book. Yeah, it scared the shit out of me because of, like, the implication that I would someday be on my own. It didn't really click until, like, then. And I guess, like, that expectation kind of continued beyond. And I moved out during COVID, so it was kind of a forced split.
Things you like. Can you think of a toy or storybook that's special to you? That's a great book. Just like
it seems to zoom in on the VCR.
You can grow up to do whatever you want, Jonah. That's what makes you special.
Oh, the VHS version is the normal one. The VCR recording is the haunted one, because it knows your name straight up. I would think I was going crazy. The series has 6 episodes. I have to check them all. I have to remember everything. Where's she flying to? Wisconsin. Angel Hare, created by the Mangan sisters. Did I say that right? Let me know if you guys can hear the fireworks outside and if I need to mess with my audio at all. I don't know how loud they are. Okay, you definitely heard that one. We might just have to deal with it. I'm gonna look at these real quick. I want to see how far away they are. But yeah, they're just shooting them over the tree line. Nice. I don't really hear it. I mean, as long as it's quiet enough, I don't really give a fuck. I tried to find any info I could about the show. Other versions, regions, releases. Angel Hare, KP Publishing. The distribution company repackaged old kids shows but went bankrupt in the late 90s. The original publisher, though. Wreath. Wreath of Life. It doesn't show up anywhere. Not online, not at business records. Episode 2 differences, no longer subtle. This is, I'm not gonna lie, I really like the spelunking this dude has to go through to, like, find where the origin point of these episodes actually is. Because it reminds me of, like, some of my spelunking I've had to do for videos. And, like, friends of mine who are way more into finding lost media than me, the fucking lengths they have gone to connect dots I never would have even thought of. Genuinely, it's very impressive stuff. I don't know if it was intentional, but seeing that represented in a way is fun. The differences are no longer subtle.
It's a beautiful day, Francis.
Okay, so VHS is the normal shit, the VCR is the haunted shit.
We shouldn't take it for granted.
Oh, but Gabby, how can I have the strength to face the day? All the rain has got me shivery and sad.
You have fur.
Oh,
Shake it off.
It's simple.
Actually,
Faith
no, that
and
would make it worse. It would keep you cold because it's hard to not be wet anymore.
hope give us the strength to face every challenge. It may not make us physically strong, but it can give us resolve and fortitude when we need it.
Fuck that, I need a Mac 11, man. The Huns are at the gate! The Mongols are about to invade!
Certainly use some fortitude.
I don't understand why it would be different for me. Okay, how
The sun
different?
is warm sometimes, Jonah, but you shouldn't forget the moments when it burns you.
Oh, but Gabby, how can I have
I'm gonna put the subtitles at the
the
top.
strength to face the day? All the rain has got me shivery and sad.
You will need strength to be resilient during times of comfort, and fortitude to be brave during times of heat.
This is what Eisenhower did. When FDR did all these social programs and they had a bunch of excess money, he's like, okay, times is good, let's start saving. And that's why the 70s and 80s are pretty good.
I can show you how to be
Certainly
stronger,
use some fortitude.
even though you're so small.
Stop talking over each other, bro. And did you just call me short? Don't do that. Don't do that.
I can show you how to be
Certainly
stronger,
use some fortitude.
even though you're so small.
Noel is faster and can freeze enemies. I don't know why I was told these things.
The rain has flooded the path back to my home. How will I ever cross? Oh, despair.
You'll never cross if you give in to despair, friend Francis. Let's
You'll
follow
never cross because you're weak.
the stream and look for a narrow crossing. This will do us a lot more good than surrendering to despair.
I see, Gabby. This hope is giving me a lot of strength.
I thought it was a game.
The rain has flooded the path back to my home. How will I ever cross? Oh, despair.
In the darkest times, you must never despair, Jonah. It is our greatest enemy. Strength will be your...
Hey, the guy's name being... What was Jonah's role in the Bible again? Jonah Bible. Because I want to keep in mind... Okay, Book of Jonah. One of the 12 minor prophets. An individual book, sent by God to prophesize the destruction of Nineveh, but attempts to escape his divine mission. That's probably a big one. He was ran from God and was eaten by a whale. Cool.
I'll lie, and I will show you how to be strong.
I see, Gabby.
She did not go up there the first time.
This hope is giving me a lot of strength.
Nineveh. What did I have for breakfast? None of your business. None of your business.
We feel safest where we go to sleep. Do you want your room to feel safe?
I like that. It would be much better if you were not in it. I thought it was luck that she always knew what I needed. Oh, it's kind of sweet though. Like, imagine having like... Oh... Dude, Deltarune brain rot. Deltarune brain rot. It's like Tenna actively trying to comfort Chris when the fucking parents are fighting. Oh, what is the song? I don't know.
First, let me show you how you can be stronger than your enemy. Like David's little
The family's fighting again.
pebble against Goliath, this little chair is going to be stronger than anyone who comes to your door. If we put it backwards like this...
Chris, I remember your parents divorced! What happened to Azrael? He went to college. Thank you for the 15 months, Jane FX. Appreciate it.
It will be like your own lock and key. Look at that! It's so strong.
Someone is actively trying... Someone's breaking in!
Now let's get in the closet. The dark can be scary, but it can also be peaceful.
But you can literally have the shit that cats have, where they reflect in darkness no matter how you look at it.
Instead of letting the sounds and darkness make you fearful, look at God's blessings and concentrate hard on something you're thankful for. This is how your mind can be strong too.
I'm thankful for... I'm gonna try and, just to get in character, in the mood, I'm gonna try and do the prompts it gives me. I'm thankful for the opportunity to pursue what I love. At a young age, I was given the chance to self-actualize by doing the thing I'd obsessed with since I was 12. That, I don't think most people get that. That's what I'm thankful for most in life. Other than, the people in it, obviously. That goes without saying.
I like to take a big, slow breath to keep me calm. Would you like to try?
Sure.
Very good, Jonah. Now you don't have to be scared.
Yeah, it could
Even
be a
if he
metaphor
finds
for
you.
abuse. Even if he finds you, you're drunk dad! You're drunk dad! He's gonna beat the fuck out of you! Sorry if anybody is getting beat up by their drunk dads out there. It's not your fault. My mom and I. Oh no, it is a drunk father? Fuck! I'd forgotten. We weren't always alone. Angel Hare, created by the Mangan sisters. Gabby's designed by Mac Rosenberg. Lost Media, Letters with Angel Gabby.
Hello there. No, I'm not Angel Gabby.
But I like
She's
you, you're
busy
very sweet.
today, so
Okay, this is bonus tapes, it's not a comparison tape.
I have the privilege of answering your questions on her behalf.
I'll probably, if they're like bonus tapes, I'll probably be skimper on the commentary with them and just write them out. Cause I'm interested in like what happens in the main plot.
I sure hope I can do a good job for y'all. Alright, our first letter is from Bleeding Heart Doves. She
That
asks
sounds like
if
an
there are
insult or a Tumblr username.
any other angel hairs. What a lovely question.
It's YouTube comment reaction. Should I just skip these? Because I don't really care. Like, is any of this important to lore? Like, if this is I'm not super interested in like the comment reactions, even if it's fun supplementary stuff. Okay.
Thank you, Bleeding Heart Doves. Personally, I haven't met any angels other than Gabby. She's my dearest friend. My only friend, really.
Damn!
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
there's certainly more
I'm sorry.
angel hairs out there, but they have a lot of responsibilities that keep them very busy. Here's some art I've collected over time of some of Gabby's angel friends.
I love when they like pull, in cartoons in general, I love when they pull out a realistic drawing as a sight gag. In this, it's, you know, it has a more like foreboding purpose, but I don't know, it still makes me giggle.
Aren't they lovely? Our next question is from...
Wait. I'm gonna pause right after he says, "Aren't they lovely?"
Aren't they lovely?
Why, like, he just stares at us for a second to see if we said yes. He's like, say yes. I'm gonna cry if you don't say yes.
Over time of some of Gabby's angel friends. Aren't they lovely?
Pauses,
Our
goes
next
back to
question
business.
Is from Stephanie. Thanks for writing, Steph. Oh my. She writes, are there any demon hairs? As a matter of fact, there's quite a diverse lexicon.
Nephilim!
Well,
Is there hair may cry? Devil hair cry? Whatever fuckery gets Dante in this universe.
doesn't like me talking about all that. But sometimes, when Gabby and I get a little giddy together,
Giddy?
she'll tell some stories. I sure
What are
wish
y'all
I could share
doing?
more. But just know that demon hairs don't always appear as plainly as a rabbit with horns. Sometimes they look like an opportunity or a feeling.
I mean, in the Bible, aren't demons and the devil supposed to be just very conventionally attractive and appealing to the human eye? And that's like why the biblically accurate angels thing is like, do not be afraid because their forms are, quite frankly, terrifying. Like, you're supposed to be repulsed, if not repulsed, flabbergasted, we'll say, by the angels. They're not tempting to go towards. It takes physical effort and force of will to conjoin or to commune with them.
Well, I'm sure glad you wrote to us, Steph, and Gabby sends her love. Keep writing in, friends. Gabby loves to hear you call. Goodbye.
Everyone has scars. Technically, your belly button's a scar. So yes, that's what I was told. My mom said mine were from horseplay as a child. I don't know what to believe anymore. You got too many VHSs, brother. Got too many VHSs, but I know I won't stop digging. Not till everything is clear. She broke character mid-show. Episode 3, got it.
I'll feel safer with this, the way you wield that sword.
These are nice props to demonstrate God's armor. But remember, Francis, the real sword of the Spirit isn't a weapon.
It's a gun! The aluminum foil texture just masked over it. That's funny. Ephesians 6:10-18. I'm just gonna peep that. If it gives us supplementary material, I'll check it out. Ephesians 6:10-18. Finally be strong in the Lord and his mighty power, so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the power of the dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore, put on the full armor of God, so that the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you have done everything to stand firm then. With the belt of truth buckled around your waist, with the breastplate of righteousness in place, bars, Jesus, and with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. In addition to this, take up the shield of faith with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. Take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. And pray in the Spirit on all occasions with all kinds of prayers and requests. With this in mind, be alert and always keep on praying for all the Lord's people. Dark World Delta Road!
It says it's the sharp wit and powerful depth of his word.
Oh, good. I'm no good at fighting actual battles.
Not once if he's not coming back for a while.
Oh, they're talking straight to the camera. It's like, not once if he's not coming back. That angel is fucking sentient. That's a real angel. That's a real angel watching over you.
Jonah, you're a very brave and very special one of God's children. No, it's all right if you weren't listening. Do you remember what we decided to do if you're ever afraid?
Is that even possible? Like, I'm a big fan of Gabby Hare just being like a genuine watchful guardian. They probably fucking feel terrible only being able to talk to Jonah like when they're talking to the TV. It's kind of tragic. Like knowing that this kid is suffering, like, and then like only not being able to be with them always. It sucks. Like, oh man. Helping in the only ways you can when you
want you to take that off the table very carefully, only holding the handle. It might be heavy. Use both hands.
What? Is she talking about a knife? That's what it feels like.
Hold it up so I can see what kind it is.
Can you hold it up? Hold it up to the Xbox Kinect. I'm gonna scan it using 3D technology. Oh, it's a gun. It's a gun. I must have talked to her for hours. How do I not remember?
Now that we've got the pieces apart, let's think of somewhere to hide them where nobody can use them for harm.
Oh, it was a disassembled, like he was trying to just take it out of the equation, not use it to kill someone. Which, you know, is in line with the whole, you know, angel thing.
No, Jonah. Not the kitchen. A lot of people hide things in the kitchen, and there's too much traffic for it to be safe.
Damn, a professional? Finally, somebody competent in one of these fucking things.
No, not the toy chest in your room. It would be very incriminating. We can learn that word later, but it could get you into trouble.
There's nobody else around for all that time?
Good. Now, see if you can put the book back in front of it. Wonderful job. Be slow and steady as you climb back down.
Whoever's like doing the performance is doing a great job of like illustrating. Like you can clearly see it's a character that's worried, right? But you don't see the scene that they're reacting to. You have to intuit that based off of what you know about who the viewer is and the way they're talking to the viewer. I don't know. It's compelling, you know. I don't know. I like that. I like that dynamic where it's like I can imagine the angel like getting really anxious over the like him climbing up like really unsteady bookshelves and shit. I think like as just a aesthetic presentation, storytelling quality aside, which is also good. I like that idea a lot. Yeah, the way she moves like she's about to help Jonah down to the bookshelf, like she's instinctually moves to help in a way she knows she can.
I think the belt of truth doesn't quite fit around me. Does that mean I'm extra honest, or...?
I'll always be
Well,
your
in any
warrior,
case-
Jonah.
Just fucking you fuck Francis. This fucking bum. Who cares what he's saying, man? I got an abused child to fucking deal with. Just had him handle a firearm. What, the dad doesn't have a blacklight to see the gunpowder and lead on his hands? You better have told him to take a shower after handling a firearm, man, so he's not carrying around lead residue. Where did she go?
I hope we'll never have to draw a weapon. But as your guardian angel,
Thank you.
What happened to my angel?
I'll always be ready.
What the fuck? Gabby be a decent fucking friend? It's called triage, bro! She's dealing with, like, someone in immediate physical danger? In like a badger who thinks he's fat. Which he is, by the way. He is fat. Nothing wrong with that. Like order of operations, man. One of these is a little more pressing. She is being a good friend. What do you mean? All right, fellas, I'm gonna run a quick ad break. It won't take long. I'll be a quick piss and right back. Yeah, guys, if you spoil anything, like even vibe spoilers, like plot points, you will get timed out. And for the really egregious stuff, banned. All right, I'll be right back. Cranking that up. Can y'all hear that? They're rapid firing out there. I want to see if I can see it actually. Oh, nice. Listen, guys, I'm inside on a Friday on July 4th streaming. You gotta let me look at the fireworks a little bit, right? Certainly I'm allowed a little bit, right? They're pretty. I'm gonna leave my blinds open just so I can look back at it. It's cool. I can actually see it where I'm sitting from at my desk. It's kind of nice. What color are the fireworks? Multicolored. What's your favorite kind of firework? Any that don't kill me. I'm not picky. All right. On with it, then. I should be frightened. I should be confused. But there is only calm. So none? No, I mean like individual fireworks, as long as they don't crash into me and kill me. I don't mind them. So I like pretty much all of them, because no firework has killed me yet. Or come close. And a sense of dread that something happened. That something tore us apart. Oh, that's really sad, actually. That's really sad. Like, something tore you apart from, like, the one comfort you had in a traumatic part of your childhood. Man, this is getting a little too deep. This is getting a little too close to the fan fiction I go to for, like, fucking wish fulfillment. I don't like this. I don't like this. Like, I gotta do, like, the Shaq, like, put up the T, like, pause. I don't like this, man. I don't like this. This is scratching at unresolved trauma that's a little too close to why I really like Deltarune. I won't be waiting. Episode floor. Am I complicit?
I'm sorry, Gabby. I was scared you'd be mad at me, but I shouldn't have lied.
No, you shouldn't have. It hurt my feelings that you would take one of my angel feathers, but it hurt me so much more that you would lie about it, Francis.
Will you ever forgive me?
The Bible tells us to forgive, but Proverbs 19 also warns us about the consequences of lying.
I forgive you, but I'm still gonna skin you alive. What does Proverbs 19 actually say? Okay, Proverbs 19. We're gonna look at the original text. Yeah, this is the King James version, I believe. New International Version, actually. A false witness will not go unpunished. Desire without... You know what? I'm not reading that. Fuck it. Too long.
Do you think we should forgive Francis now that he's apologized?
It was your angel here, bro. That's up to you. Hey, don't put this on me, man. I got nothing to do with the situation.
We should? That's
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Very nice of you. It shows a lot of courage to be merciful toward others.
Quite reading Bible verses was not something I would expect. I mean, I have like a really academic interest in the Bible. Maybe academic's the wrong word because I'm not an academic, but I still find it very interesting. Like I grew up Roman Catholic. I'm agnostic now. That's where I'm at. But I don't know. I in general, like I had like obviously negative experiences with Christianity in like certain aspects, but the church I went to, like that was some of like the first charity work I ever did. Like the shipping out meals and stuff, in like the running soup kitchens, like that sort of shit. There was like real charity work that they facilitated, and I like found a lot of, you know, enrichment in doing that. And like I think having like just getting to see the action in the real world like made me, even though I departed from the religion, I had like my messy fucking Reddit 12-year-old atheist phase. I like it was hard to ignore the good and like the fact that human effort was going into helping others objectively, you know what I mean?
Francis, I forgive you.
That's so kind of you, Gabby.
We meet at night and
I'm sorry, Gabby. I was scared you'd be mad at me, but I shouldn't have lied.
Honesty is important, Jonah. You should always tell the truth. If you know you're going to be in trouble, you should create a truth for later.
You should create a truth for later. Oh my god. This fucking social... I gotta stop saying fuck as much because, you know, I gotta find new filler words. This little social engineer. You sly dog. You sly dog.
Will you
You're not
ever
fooling no one.
forgive me?
Go to a friend's house when something bad happens, and you won't have to lie about it when they ask you later. They are going to ask you what happened, Jonah, so you have to make sure you're gone when the time comes. We have to make sure you only have truth to tell.
That's like the... What's the saying? The best alibi is one that you can sprinkle some truth into. It has to be like... With people who go into deep cover, there's like some techniques they talk about. I have not fact checked this, so like I could be talking to my ass. But it's you have to damn near method act and immerse yourself in a role in order to keep up a really deep cover facade for it to be effective long enough. And like people who do that in certain like circumstances come out the other side fucked, like really traumatized. And I wonder if it's like the same dynamic with people who do that instinctually in response to trauma. Alibi for what, though? Your dad, who's no longer with you!
You can forgive Francis if you want, but it will be difficult to ever trust him again.
Low-key... Like, wait, so the VHS recording had the freaky bits, right? Wait. No, it was all VCR recording, never mind.
You have to make sure you're gone when the time comes.
Okay, yeah, it was all VCR. For some reason, I thought it was... The VHS ended a while ago.
But it will be difficult to ever trust him again. Revelations warns us of the place prepared for liars. It's up to you.
Revelations 20. Revelations 20, the 1,000 years. And I saw an angel coming down. Also, they spelled liars wrong. Lie. Anything? Believe, no. Liars. I'm too lazy.
Jonah. What would you like me to do?
Hit the gritty. Even the text is different, like she wrote it herself instead of it being part of the show. That's a nice catch. That's a good catch. That's a good catch. I looked for incident reports in my hometown. But there was a flood. But there was a flood at the Municipal building.
It's all right. Take your time and think about it. It's not an easy decision.
Water crews.
Why doesn't Francis ever come in with some useful shit, man? Like, come on, like, spit some game.
Take your time and think about it. It's not an easy decision.
Have you tried Jay Schlatt's titty milk? Yes, it's very good. Code Kwite, G-subs.
Crews arrived and were able to essentially close the floodgates, but not before the damage was done.
Damn.
It's gonna take
I was thinking the same thing. I'll help you however I can.
what I forget I am.
That's a ride or die right there. That's someone like when I, like if I made it as a millionaire or as a hotshot in entertainment, I'm taking them to the top with me. Man, what a homie. Tape 5, footage not found. I took a trip back home. That's actually a cool, like the idea she sent the flood. Wasn't there a flood in the Bible? I just remember the circumstances being very different than trying to hide something. It was like a cleansing flood. Where we first met. I don't want to scare my mom. Hey, there's also a Halo flood. You're not gonna believe this when I tell you what biblical event the flood in Halo is named after. Get this. A cleansing force in the universe. It might look all icky and shit, but it sought to incorporate all organic life. You're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this. IRL footage, no way! So I haven't told her why I'm here. Why, dude, why is the audio edited like a Casey Neistat vlog? I don't want to scare my mom, so I put like chill jazz beats over this B-roll. Cute little kitty. So I haven't told her. To search for anything from my childhood. I didn't expect to find. So much.
Some children may break many balloons, and the experimenter may try to find out whether he feels any guilt about the destruction.
When the wind blows, the cradle rocks, the bow breaks.
Was this kid in like a bunch of child experiment shit, and that's the meme? Or is like this just stuff you found on tape, like separate from him? You win better music than Drake? Oh, you just reminded me to check if he's dropped it. Thanks for that. I'm so glad you reminded me. Oh, it's a stupid fucking visual show. Nah, screw that.
Down come our babies, cradles and all. Children.
Read the letter. Don't backseat. I didn't realize you could backseat an analog horror. That's crazy. Thanks for reaching out to Upstate Broadcasting. We appreciate the time you took to write your letter, but we cannot assist your request. It has not been a problem. It's not around during any materials that are not for public disclosure under the rights holder, Keith Publishing. We have also been informed by our sister company that this is not your first time seeking materials mentioned. Is a recommendation no longer reached to any of our subsidiaries. I mean, personally honest, I don't think.
Bow breaks, and down come our babies, cradles and all. Children witnessing violent events on television.
It seems today that all you see is violent. It's Family Guy. I had no idea she went down the same road I'm taking.
Beginning at 1 year of age, the child is trying to interpret what he sees.
Oh, that's a freaky ass face. That's a freaky ass face.
What he sees.
And he feels danger. Get back to your home.
That are a little different.
I've only scratched the surface compared to her. He's talking about his mom, right? Like she did, like he's only just starting to research this stuff, but she's been trying to do that shit and then probably gave it up at one point.
Whether it's exposure to the television programming itself or the family and social conditions that lead to children spending a lot of time watching it.
Unfortunately, if the child does
Chicken or the egg, baby?
not smile, we cannot infer that he is not comprehending the event.
I can't make her revisit this.
If it's the programming itself, the burden appears to fall on the family.
On the physical blankets, like there is real merch for a show like that. Ooh. Can you imagine if imagine if VeggieTales never existed, and the characters only existed in the context of an Angel Hare equivalent in an alternate universe? I just want to see what that looks like. It can't exist in this timeline. I just want a window that lets me see like a universe where it is that, where Angel Hare's the real like beloved Christian allegory and VeggieTales is the analog horror. Shit, man, I really... Mods, can we edit the message to say no spoilers or backseating? How do you frame backseating in analog horror? It's interactive media, and you're telling me how to interact with it. Read that? How about you get slapped the fuck up? How about you go to like... Never mind. You know what? I'm gonna cut that off. I'm gonna cut that off. I control. That's what we call self-control, chat. Bro, how do you backseat that? Read this. You missed this. Go back. Kwite chat so good at backseating, they backseated a video. I represent Keith Publishing. Keith Publishing requests you refrain from trying to contact the company about past properties. Despite good faith efforts, you've persisted. You've disturbed employees at their homes, met with Giles Keith under false pretenses, attempted theft, harassed the company, and strained phone lines. With the serious nature of these infractions, Keith Publishing is now demanding you cease all attempts to contact the company, its employees, its entries, and any related individuals. Angel Hare, any related matters. This will be your only warning on the subject before legal action. Best way you can protect your son is to refrain from any more attempts at contacting the company, not through ongoing efforts to harass Keith.
Whatever the combination is, it seems to be a fairly lethal combination.
Not until I find out. Kept on looking for them. How to find my angel again.
One of their neighbors...
Oh, he is codependent. It goes both ways, man. This dude is, like, fixated.
...kept on looking for them until they were found.
What we did.
If placed in a dark room, he would probably open his eyes while searching.
There aren't enough pieces to figure out the past. Here now. I have to bring her back.
Meanwhile, as an old friend used to say, good night and good luck.
Next. Bonus tape, the last letters. Letters with Angel Gabby. Okay, the Q&A is actually with Gabby this time. This got that 2015 type YouTube vlog. That's what I was saying. It feels like all the B-roll that Casey Neistat used to have in his background. Hello there.
I'm afraid Angel Gabby couldn't be here today, but she's so...
What the fuck is the point of this question corner if Angel Gabby's never here? The titular question answer.
Thrilled with all the mail that's come in. Y'all are really writing a lot. There's so much of it.
You want to have to do my taxes?
I'll do my best to get through as much as I can. Let's see. Here's a couple. Honey
Angel
Bunny
Gabby?
asks if there are other types of angel animals, and Tin Moose wants to know if there are other magical creatures. What fascinating questions. Thanks for being so curious, you two.
Kwite hates Francis? I don't hate Francis. He seems like a sweet guy. What I hate is false advertising.
Of course there aren't other magical creatures. Gabby isn't magical after all. If you see a magical creature, it's probably an unholy apparition trying to lure you into trouble.
That feels like a line taken out of like a dark adult comedy. Like it was just said very matter of fact. Just funny as hell.
Trust me, even the friendly ones can be a wolf in sheep's clothing. As for other angel animals... Let's see, what do we have next? Coy asks if there is anyone in the woods besides the angel and the badger. My name is Francis.
Yes, the angel's name is Gabby, but still got called the angel. You're a badger, are you not? Are you Russian? should slow down, bro. Enjoy life. No need to be a rushing badger. Code Kwite for Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000.
And Natalia asks if there will be more friends showing up. Well, don't worry, Natalia and Coy. The forest is always buzzing with life. Today's just a little quiet. Okay, next we have a couple letters from Mary Stone and Doom Gamer 3000.
Doom Gamer 3000. These have to be real comments that he's transcribing. That's actually really... You know, the one thing about analog horrors is, there's a distinct difference between them or between most of them and ARGs, where analog horrors have things for the viewer to decipher, and you have to put all the pieces together to get the complete story. But the complete story is there. With ARGs, there was like a level of interaction where like you literally had to solve the puzzles before the next round of information would actually come out. I remember during Marble Hornets releasing, there was like actually, was it Marble Hornets or Everyman Hybrid? I'm getting my wires crossed. But one of them, they released like a cipher and they fucked up the key to release it. So they had to do a lot of in-character like retconning and helping people to fix that puzzle because they accidentally didn't give all the right information in the release. But it's like such a unique, like that comes to the game part of the alternate reality. Analog horror feels more linear, if that makes sense.
What lovely names. Thanks for writing, friends. They ask what Gabby's duties are.
It was Everyman Hybrid? No, multiple ARGs had real-life puzzles. When I say real-life puzzles, I mean puzzles viewers had to do, not literally going outside.
Other angels like to come down and help. I think you'll be interested to know that Gabby has a lot of very busy angel friends. They have a lot of work to do all over the world, and their duty is to help those in need. If you keep an eye out, maybe you'll spot your local angel Hare hopping around and helping people. Alrighty. Next is a letter from Frog.
That's what I'm gonna assume the next crackhead I see is an angel. If he hops up and down.
Frog asks how we get these letters, and if we know where they're coming from. What a funny question. We get our letters through the mail like everyone else, Frog.
Who's shipping them? The USPS? I don't think so, brother.
And they come from curious little writers just like you tuning in to watch your friends. Speaking of friends, our next letter is from R. Pakula. They write...
That sounds like an in-universe name.
Do you know how you became Jonah's guardian angel? Do you remember anything about Jonah?
Oh, that's a creepy effect.
Inky Lemon asks, how high can Gabby fly? What a funny question. Thanks for writing, Inky Lemon. I've seen Gabby fly so high.
Oh, yeah, the whole thing's just falling apart.
She disappears right into the sun. I don't know how to measure it in units of science, but she certainly is a good flyer. That's all the time we have for today, friends.
I'm not gonna lie, this is what using Adobe After Effects just feels like normally. It's like, why, like, you always ask yourself, why is it doing this after you've layered like 300 plugin effects on top of each other on your shitty little 2013 laptop? Genuine AIDS. Genuine AIDS.
In units of science, but she certainly is a good flyer. That's all the time we have for today, friends. I appreciate your patience, and I hope you'll stay in touch. It's very comforting to know so many of you want to learn more about Gabby. She loves to hear you call. Goodbye.
Dude, I'm taking big farts in this bitch.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait. I skipped something he was saying. He said, wait, come back.
Oh, wait a minute. There's another letter here from a
If this is a bit, I'm gonna
I can't
cry.
pronounce it.
You son of a bitch! Vinay. My recording of her are... My recordings of her are set in stone.
That's a lovely drawing, Jonah.
The live broadcast was how she spoke.
That's silly, Jonah. People can't fly.
Was where she lived.
Don't worry. We can stay here as long as you need me to.
I had to get her live again. I feel insane, but I'm going to live stream an episode.
I hope you're having as much fun as I am.
I'm letting her out. Yellow text, red text. That's probably symbolic about something.
colors show other animals that they're dangerous.
Part of me is desperate for this to not work.
We can be dangerous too, Jonah.
Or this to all be a strange dream. I had like a really unpleasant thought. Like in my head. Like he's weirdly obsessed with this, or like he has an at all cost mentality. Snoozing Puppy says, "Why she kinda?" That's what I'm afraid he's thinking. I don't want it to go there. I'm gonna be honest. That's the issue. That is the unpleasant thought. My thing is like I'm definitely not like ace or aromantic, but like some things I just don't want it touching. I don't even want to like involve like context like that.
We can keep them away with just our banner.
But I have to know for sure. Where the fuck did you go? Is that a jukebox? Rock all the selections. Gamer laptop.
Angel Gabby. Oh.
Wait, he's straight up just streaming on Twitch. I thought he meant he was gonna go on HBO Max.
Angel Gabby.
Hello? Gabriel? Angel Gabby?
Good morning, Francis. I love to hear you call.
Oh, she's looking at the camera. She sees something.
Have you brought a new friend with you?
Yes, but I'm fearful, Angel Gabby. I never know what to say.
Oh my god. What? It's me. Jonah, I'm here. Do you remember me?
I'm so happy to see you, Jonah. Just look how well you've grown.
The hand. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, what a moment. Like, why is he breathing like that? Get this man an inhaler. Like, I think like the heavy breaths and like it's easy to skew that as like something more sinister or like depraved than it is. I think it's like just an emotional like kind of trying not to cry, you know? He's gonna get addicted to streaming her. He's using ChatGPT! Dude, he's talking to his e-girl! No! The animation's really good, man. I'm really impressed so far. This is like... So, in the Greylock, in my opinion, might be like the pinnacle of the horror aspect of analog horror. If you can, like... it has gotten, like, the most unsettled emotions in my stomach out of this. When we think of analog, we think nostalgia, right? We think of nostalgia and like a life left behind and the things that gave us comfort as children that simply don't exist anymore because we're grown and the world's moved on. So far, Greylock is that horror taken to its zenith. Angel Hare so far feels like the analog part taken to its zenith. And like what I associate with analog. Like just this fucking feeling in my chest. You know? If I feel the horror as a pit in my stomach, I feel the nostalgia as like a lump in my stern, in like near my heart. Guardian Angel, Teddy Bart Star, Canton ready.
Oh, Guardian Angel, please hear me, I pray. This special request I'm making today. Don't send me riches or earthly fame. Guardian Angel.
Oh, is this just songs? Should I skip this? Because I do like the animation. I thought I was gonna go somewhere in a second. Are there like lore bits? It's just vibes. All right. That's what I was wondering. Like these 20-minute videos, if like I had to watch them, or if it was gonna be I wasn't sure. But in that case, I think we can do most of this, if not all of it, tonight. If these 20-minute bits aren't necessary or required reading, I think we can do this in one go. There's an extra gift this Easter. Yeah, I might put those on just in my own time. Angel Easter. It must have been my first Easter alone. An Angel Hare Easter activity series.
Hello. Happy Easter. He is risen.
He is risen indeed, Francis. Are you ready to celebrate this special day with our friends?
Oh, yes, Gabby. Only, I'm not sure how. Can you help?
Of course. Will you follow along with us?
Sure.
That's great.
So how do we start?
We start with some eggs. Now we'll be using...
I don't have any eggs, man. I skipped them in my Deltarune playthrough. I'm sorry. I don't have that shit.
Oh no, careful! That's why we'll be using boiled eggs.
It's like he dropped that shit. Oh, dude, I'm such a bad cook. My eggs keep breaking.
Let's get a parent to help, okay?
You're burning the water!
No, with a parent.
Oh.
Which parent? You should probably specify which.
Let's get a parent to help, okay? No, with a parent.
That's like the mom going batshit crazy over the VCR recordings. It's like other people being able to perceive like the edited versions of Angel Gabby, like the show. That's like being able to respond to everything he's doing recorded on VCR. Like that's, if you have all the context, that's incontrovertible proof God exists. Like that's incontrovertible proof that Christianity is true. It's like in the same way Indiana Jones has no good reason to not believe in Jesus Christ. They're like, it's like he's chosen by God too, yeah.
Oh, my.
It's like gentle too, like it's like a warm hand on your shoulder as you do something scary or new and you're nervous about. She was so patient with me.
All right, now we have everything set up. Let's go over our materials. We have hard-boiled eggs, cups full of dyed water, and paints. Now, egg painting comes from an early Mesopotamian metaphor for the Holy Trinity, and Christians would paint them red to represent.
Yeah, sure. Mesopotamia is very relevant here.
The Mesopotamian metaphor for the Holy Trinity, and Christians would paint them red to represent the crucifixion. But today, we can paint whatever we like in all sorts of colors.
Rainbow, gay, God does not approve. You're going to hell, rabbit.
Paint whatever.
We'll make a fallen angel out of you yet.
We like?
Well, I would paint something that matters to you, like a special flower, favorite image, or missing memory.
Ooh, fun.
Draws the bite of 87 immediately.
Fun.
Now, first we have to dye the egg to get a base color we can paint on top of. You have to be careful, because dye is a potent stain.
That's why it's called dye. It lasts forever. There's no coming back.
So, if you use your spoons to carefully lower your... See, now your hands are going to stay that color.
I'm all done, Gabby.
An Ouroboros? Oh my god, that's hard to... An Ouroboros plus the infinity side. Francis, he knows more than he's letting on. This dude is the snake eating its own you don't just draw that. I might get that tattooed for very specific reasons. You don't just put that on an egg. Dude, Francis, this fucking freak. What are you trying to imply? Francis is not as innocent as he's saying. I don't buy it.
Actually, I'll take that, Francis. How about you try another one?
All right.
This is dog shit. Do it again.
Okay, now that your egg and hands and shirt are all dyed,
it's cute. It's like it is cute. Like when you think about that, these are recordings of her interacting with a child and trying to guide them via Zoom call. Like that's essentially what this is. Parenting over Discord video chat. Like it doesn't, like when you boil it down. This is how I talked a few people out of suicide. Oh my god, dude. Oh, what's that different?
Can get to the paint. Remember that eggs are round, so we have to cover each and every side of them. I like to surround my egg in palm fronds to remind me of promises made.
Oh, so we've all had that experience, huh? Were you guys 13 having to like talk like someone like 5 years older than you ever like out of like a situation where they're gonna harm themselves? Like they'd lean on strangers on the internet. I ain't know him like that, but I had a friend like who like had to do that like deep. It was bad. It's bad. No, I was a sheltered kid. By all for all intents and purposes, so was I. The internet is just a free-for-all. It doesn't matter where you come from. Like, you're just gonna get ass blasted no matter what. I was 20 talking down a 22-year-old from killing himself. That's not that crazy. 20 talking down 22, you're both college. That's not that weird. Like, being younger, it's fair to feel out of your depth, but you're like both adults, and if you're friends, then like that's good of you to do for them. But I'm talking like 12, 13, still in middle school, talking down a door. That's insane. I remember I had to like, you know what? I'm gonna save that story for another time.
How does this look, Gabby?
Make another, Francis.
Dude, she is such a, okay, maybe she is a bad friend. Maybe she is a bad friend.
Promises made.
How does this look, Gabby?
Make another, Francis.
All right.
Oh, careful. You're actually trying to keep all the paint on the egg. No, we'll eat them later, once it's dry and out of the shell.
I'm eating this bitch whole, bro. It's hard-boiled for a Dude, I used to eat hard-boiled eggs with the shell on it. Because I, like, it didn't crack immediately, so I'm like, oh, it must be meant to be consumed, so I just eat the shell. I was in first grade, to be clear. I was in first grade. And I learned the hard way the first time.
Look what I made, Gabby. I'll start. Made, Gabby.
He can't do anything right. Be nice to him. Is he like one of the 4 horsemen? Because he just kind of has that death cloak.
I'll start again.
What possesses you to do such a thing? Curiosity. Why does Chris eat moss?
It's okay. The egg itself is just for fun.
It's surreal to remember this.
What's important is to remember the message, which is that someone was willing to die to keep you from harm. You can always have faith in that, Jonah. Is that like using Jesus like literally, or Jesus as an allegory for someone in Jonah's life that hasn't been revealed yet? You can tell me if it's lore that I've missed. If they've already said it and I wasn't paying attention and that's why I don't recognize it, you can tell me, but don't tell me if it hasn't come up yet. Do not tell me if it hasn't come up yet. Someone died to keep you from harm. Whose knows? Spoiler, Jesus dies. He literally comes back, idiot. Some dude didn't finish the book. Alright, we'll just continue the next one. We'll let this finish first.
Easter.
Bye. Happy Easter. I have no ambition.
Angel Gabby. Oh, Angel Gabby.
A Jodo Wit, please. We can laugh about it together. She's not gonna show up, is she? You got to see her once and then she never again.
Angel Gabby.
Oh, that does not bode well. Oh man. Jonah, dude, dude, this dude's stream title name is Please. The stream title name is Please. There's like a rando just strolling through Just Chatting who found this stream, and like he's watching this, he's like, what a freak.
Angel Gabby.
Please, free me, free me. Oh my god. Did I think oh fuck, I accidentally clicked on the wrong card. Okay, will you be there?
Thank you,
Is this just a trailer? Is this just a trailer? Like, can I go to the next one straight up? Like, can I go directly to the next one? Yay, rot. Will you fraught with us? Trailer, yes. Okay, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Quick BR break. Then we'll pick it up. You know, the usual. Hey guys, can I get your opinion on a thumbnail for tomorrow's video? On With a Y, I mean. Like tomorrow's video on With a Y. Can I get y'all's opinion on something? No? Aw. Give me a second. Trying to open with an easier... Okay. Okay, no identifying for... Okay, this is the one. She wouldn't do that. Susie would never do that. Susie would never do that. Susie would never do that. Needs more clickbait? I think I got it across. I think I got it across. That was based off of like a shit post I saw on Twitter. My goat? No, that's Ralsei, silly. She was born after 9/11, you know. I love those memes of Tenna. He's like, everybody's paying attention to me again. What's happening? And it's fucking 9/11. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's my favorite Twitter gag. Okay, let's pop it in. Case 1, do you know the rabbit? We'd been talking every night. It was just like before. Okay, so he was able to actually talk to her frequently. He's been drawing her. A perfect escape. Oh. Oh, man. Man, I was like... I heard the term that, like... It clicked for me. I heard Deltarune and its story described as, like, diegetic escapism. Where the escapism you feel in the game is literally built into the game world. And, like, it just made... When I left it, it made me spiral, like, way fucking harder. Like, oh, man. Like, getting away from your real life and the way you do in worlds like Deltarune, it's like, ah! It hurt. It hurt to leave more. It's like Christ. It's a good video if you saw it. I think it's like Ralsei, Azrael, and diegetic escapism. I don't agree with like every individual point, but they illustrated like the core very well. Yeah, he's obsessed. This is like a person who gets way too attached to their Oshi as a VTuber. Not way too attached, but like someone who does get attached to a specific streamer who's a VTuber and they just draw them all the time. Kind of based. She was all I would ever need. Ah! No! Can't blame him. Gabby was his best friend as a child, who he fucking forgot about! After Easter, though, she rose again. She was gone.
Angel Gabby. Oh, Angel Gabby.
My angel, my peace, was gone. There was no warning. I wonder if it's like a thing where, like in Fairly Odd Parents, you're only allowed the godparents as a kid. Because when you're an adult, you can make shit happen for yourself, and then, like, kids are the most vulnerable population, so they get reassigned. I wonder if it's, like, similar rules as that, except you're allowed closure if you find them again, and then they have to go. No sign. I'm trying to figure out if this is, like, an actual recording of it. This is, like, a really small thing that I know you guys probably don't care about. But I'm wondering if this is actually like a recording of a laptop screen, or if this is edited in Premiere and parallax to make it seem like it's recorded at an angle. I want to say it's edited, because of like how the corners here line up with the corner of the Jonah Witt username. I'm sorry if that feels like a stupid thing to pause over, but this is like the type of shit I really like look into. Like, I love process. I love trying to learn about the process of how people make creative things. They actually streamed on Twitch on Nightmind's viewing of it. So I've been streaming on loop nonstop. Hoping I didn't ruin it somehow. Hoping she'll reappear. Hoping yeah, she said that. Holding out. Holding out hope. But there's been no trace. 158 hours insane? Not compared to half the fucking people I know in real life. They just go for a month straight. These subathons are getting out of hand. I remember when Ludwig doing a month straight was considered, like, absurd. Now people do that on a whim. Until today. I thought it was the worst possible thing. Her not coming back. I was wrong. Whatever this is, that's not her. It's a demon. Is worse. It's worse than the worst possibility. I don't like it. I don't like him.
Hello, friend Francis. I love to hear you call.
But I can't look away. I have to watch to find out what happened to her. To get her back.
Is this a new friend?
Ooh. Ooh, case 2, last resorts. I feel sick watching this.
Francis.
Yes.
He's a perversion of everything he held dear. I'm fearful, Angel Zaggy. Go check the VHS, see if they got swapped out for Zaggy.
But I'm fearful, Angel Zaggy.
Oh, I'm not showing. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I clicked the complete wrong. The this thing is, or what the fuck did I even click? How did I fuck that up that bad? Okay, let me run it back. I don't even think that's a shortcut. How far back was it that like it switched to that? Like, did you guys see Zaggy? Like, did you all see Zaggy appear? Because I swear to God, it must, like, I don't even know what I clicked. Case 2? Okay, it was case 2. Beginning of the new vid? I have no idea how that happened. Okay, because I don't even have it on my stream deck. Like, there's nothing it could have been. Unless I misclicked here? Chill it. Judge stand. Oh, I must have misclicked that. Okay, I see. I feel sick watching this.
Francis.
Yes, but I'm fearful, Angel Zaggy. I never know what to say.
I don't want to think about it. About what it could mean that he's here instead.
That's okay, Francis. I'll show you how to meet someone new. First, you introduce yourself and ask them to do the same.
Don't look at me. Don't, and absolutely do not frame one me by turning to me without any, like, in-between smears. Alright? He must have done something to her. That he could do something to me.
Hello there. My name is Angel Zag. What's yours?
Kill yourself!
That's a beautiful name. It's wonderful to meet you, and I hope we can be friends.
I wonder if it's like a deal where, like, he is an angel, but, Angel Gabby got too attached to this one kid who was being abused, and she got replaced because of that. Like, maybe she wasn't supposed to do any of that. I'm afraid. Because I know he can see me. Bro, put some tape over the webcam. Don't be an idiot.
Another way to make friends is to share things you like. Can you think of a toy or storybook that's special to you?
I don't trust you. You're a stranger. So I'm playing along. Gabby is special to me.
Sharing something important lets others learn about what makes you tick.
Oh! His eyes move kind of like in animatronics, like the lower lids. What? It's like, helps you get closer? No. It makes you tick. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I started using an ergonomic mouse. Like, I'm like damn near vertical when I like when I edit videos now. I'm getting used to the muscle memory. I'm getting used to it. I need a plan. I'm not gonna lie, I heard the story of Toby Fox getting like carpal tunnel, so it's hard for him to play piano. I never found out if that was true, but it happened to people in my life. Like, I had friends who were going for music degrees, and then they, like, their freshman year, they got, like, grievous hand injuries, and they either had to delay college to let it heal or pick something different. And, there's so many things I want to do that require my hands that, like, I'm just trying to take better care of them. Stretch in the morning, you know, keep limber. You're in your 20s, it's not too late to start doing that. Build the habits.
It's a beautiful day, Francis. We shouldn't take it for granted.
Oh, but Zaggy, how can I
Why
have
is it a
the
jar of piss?
strength to face the day? All the rain has me shivering and sad.
He keeps changing the script.
It's simple, Francis. Respect and penitence gives us the wisdom to face every challenge.
Wait, penitence? I know penance, but what's penitence? Penitence. The action of feeling or showing sorrow and regret for having done wrong. Repentance. So it's like a version of penance? Is there a meaningful difference? Voluntary self-punishment or a Christian sacrament where you confess. Okay.
It may not make us obviously wise, but it can give us common sense when we need it.
I know he knows.
I could certainly use some fortitude.
That's not what he said, but I'm running out of options. Poor Francis, man, he's just kind of like stuck replaying all of this forever and ever. If I try getting to him to respond, I know you can hear me.
Let's start on the path back to your home, Francis. With all this rain, there's a chance the way is washed out.
Francis is a bum in comparison to my goat Zaggy. I'm sorry, man. Like, he just has. Maybe you'll like his character more as we get into this, but like, he has not left a good impression on me. He just ignored me.
How will I ever cross? Oh, despair.
You'll never pass if you give in to despair, Francis.
If I try to pause the show. Oh! I had to pee! What do you want? Like, I had to go and take a piss! Don't you want me to, like, see the lesson? I had to pee! I was picking up my fucking DoorDash! Come on! Dude, I was, like, invested in what you had to say! Why'd you unpause it? I am scared. But there is one more thing I can try. Ooh? Just to make him stop. I'll end the live broadcast.
Let's follow the stream. You're the one airing this? You aren't in a TV station. How are you doing this?
It worked.
Are you able to record? Why did you put the show back on? Are you with Wreath?
Too well. I don't know what I'm doing. Or why... Oh, they're trapped in, like, whatever era this shit was created. Their consciousness. Like, the internet's nothing to them. Like, they don't understand, like, what this is. Or why he's here.
All of a sudden you got nothing? Fran, do you know this guy? Looks a little old for cartoon rabbits.
But I know one thing. I'm friends with Gabby. And I want you to bring her back.
I came to find her, genius. What are you doing?
Oh! They both think they did something with the other. But they're on the same team. Okay, so... Oh, wait, no. No, these are not guardian angels. At least in my current... They are constrained by the medium they were put to broadcast in. They have no outside access in the way Jonah has. In fact, he's probably the most powerful being they can interact with. Shit. They can really only interact with something that's like broadcasting them. Shit. Wait, that's fire. Wait, that's such a good world building thing. What the hell? I'm in deep. I really like this. This is not really a horror series. So far, this is not a horror series. I'd struggle to even call this analog horror. It's analog something, I guess. But like, oh, I'm into this. Letters with Angel Gabby, and it won't be that. What's possessing the characters? I don't think anything's possessing them. At least there was no sentient host that they were overriding. It's just that they're limited to analog mystery, yeah.
Hello there. Angel Gabby is, well...
AFK?
I'll be reading your lovely letters for her today. I sure hope you all don't mind. Shall we get started? Our first letters are from Super Arcade and Julia. Thanks for writing, you two. They ask what Gabby likes to do when she's not on duty, and...
Disappear without a trace.
Got her too busy to read y'all's mail. Well, Gabby likes to spend time with her friends when she's not busy, no matter what the activity is. Though, to be honest, her scrapbooking leaves a lot to be desired. As for
he had shit to talk. He's a gossip girl. R.I.P. Francis, you would have loved T-channels. What the fuck was that?
So busy when the mail comes.
Rabbit feet. Azrael!
This is interesting. Quite a lot of y'all wrote asking about little old me. Callan Dulles, Magic Quill, and Fitta Sealman are all curious about how Gabby and I got to know each other. Well, y'all, to tell you the truth, I used to be in a really bad place in life. At my lowest low, I called out for help, and wouldn't you know it, Gabby came. I've been calling her ever since. Anyway, I've got a letter from Carol O'Andrea here that asks what Francis does for a living. Thanks for writing, friend. I'm an actuary. Our next question is from Ivan Blue Cool. Gabby from Carol O'Andrea here that asks what Francis does for a living.
An actuary. Wait, just the matter-of-factness he delivered that with was funny, but a person who compiles and analyzes statistics and uses them to calculate insurance risk and premiums. This dude is a fucking tax man.
Thanks for writing, friend. I'm an actuary. Our next question is from Ivan Blue.
Reading letters is a side gig.
Cool.
It's
Gabby.
A side hustle, bro. I just show up when they ask me to.
Appreciate your letter, Ivan. They want to know if every angel gets their own sword. Isn't Gabby's arsenal impressive? Though I'll tell you, the sword isn't her only weapon. Angel hares have a vast set of tools at their disposal.
Guns, nuclear bombs, orbital fucking rods, weather manipulation devices, communication scramblers, hallucinogenic chemical warfare dispersers, shit that turns people into lizards, an Iron Man suit, for psychological torture, the Kwite YouTube channel. I think we're gonna end it there.
To ensure they're equipped for every challenge. Here's a little sketch I made of the tools she used when we first met.
Just a little improv exercise. That's all.
Ain't that neat?
Ah, my eyes! It's comprehensible!
Hello again, Frog. They ask, if someone has to do something bad to survive, Are they always a bad person? I've asked the same thing to Gabby once, a long time ago. She told me that no matter why people do bad things, they've always got another chance to do better. I haven't known her to be wrong yet. Now we have one more letter here from Changeling Arts, who asks, how does Francis feel about his new pal there?
Wait, who are you talking to? How long have you been... You know what? We've got bigger fish to fry. Come on.
Oh, well, keep writing in, y'all. Gabby loves to hear you call. Goodbye.
How would you know? You haven't seen her in ages. There's way more than one learner in that pile. I do like that they like kind of group. It's like a nice touch by the creators that if like several people asked a similar question, they like say that several people asked this and they name all the usernames. It's a clever way of like giving a shout out to more than one person that you can use to drive the plot forward. I don't know, like that's a really considerate way to engage with your audience. I just think that's cute. I don't really have a lot more beyond that. I just respect to the people behind this series, first and foremost. I love how obvious it is that Zag is from somewhere else just by his manner of speaking. I think it also comes from, like, this usually doesn't happen. Like, he's only come up here because something's gone wrong. And he's, in the same way that we're like, where the hell is Gabby? He's like, where the hell is Gabby? Let me run this back. I can't find out who this guy is. His name is Zaggy. He was called Zaggy. But there are so many angels when you really look. Azazel? Zagzazel, Zagzan, Zakiel, Zagvaron, Zagzazel. Azazel's a demon, isn't he? Oh, I hate that visual's creepy. The eyes opening, like this one here. The show has only ever had one. The devil and the deep blue sea. I don't know who he is. But I do know that he's serious.
Before then, she was always answering her call.
Oh, I'm not really supposed to.
Sure, but this is an exception.
I think Gabby still likes to try to have a lesson.
Teamwork, diligence. Proverbs 27:17.
You read a script. Work with that. Proverbs 27:17. I'm still gonna at least check the Bible verses they call out. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Teamwork. Teamwork. Okay, you know, good pull. Good pull. Good pull. Like, very nice and succinct. I like that. This guy, he seems like much more straightforward about the message than Gabby was. He's like, listen, I'm making a very specific point. Check the shit. Yeah, you get it. Whereas, like, Gabby was all, here's a several paragraphs.
With that.
Well, in that case, I have some documents that may help.
I'll tap it. He's taking a logical approach. He doesn't care about the show staying on track or being there for anyone. But it's a logical approach. And it's more than I have right now. I want to help.
Much appreciated, but I don't know you, pal. So how's about keeping the lights on? That'll be enough.
Fair. I don't trust him either. I like if I were him as like a man. Now I'm starting to roleplay. Like, what if I was Jonah? I'd like tell him, and I'm like, I give him like a rundown of how the internet works. It's like, listen, a lot has changed since the last time this aired. You're currently on something called the internet. It's like, and then I'd like jump into an explanation. The issue is it's possible for things to like cut out randomly because it's not always solvent. I may and like if that happens, I can't control it. Like, hey, I'm just role playing. I'm just writing fan fiction. What am I doing? God, this is how you know the series has captured me. This is how you know it's captured me. Like I'm starting to like write fan fiction in my head. You control his entire existence. Yeah, but he also is working with a larger knowledge base than me regarding like the phenomenon we're on.
Sometimes, as Gabby's confidant, I get visions bestowed upon me in my sleep. I like to doodle them down for giggles, and this one came to me Easter morning.
Let's have a look. And you said that was the first morning she didn't?
As soon as she became biblically accurate, she just stopped chatting.
Let's have a look. And you said that was the first morning she didn't? Ah, well, ain't this bupkis? You'd think a kid's flick would keep it simple. Is this the only style you know?
I'm not sure what you mean, Angel Zaggy.
That's just how he draws, bro. That's just like how he draws. He be putting Ouroboroses on eggs and skulls and shit.
It's just exactly as I saw it.
Would you stop calling me Zaggy? She's gotta be so darn traditional. Hey, Pally, I can only get so much done with 8 fingers and a tail. This'll be a lot easier in a setting with more depth.
Another setting?
So be straight with me. Can you put anything on the air?
He wants me to leave the show empty. Oh, did you want the motherfucker to learn Blender? I'm actually really curious to see where this goes. Turn it off and find Gabby. Tell me what to do. Oh, wait, that thumbnail was crazy. Wait, that thumbnail was crazy. Case 4, field work. He's not from Angel Hare. Not originally. I'm past asking if this is smart. He gave me directions.
What do you want?
Somewhere to go. This door is... This door is locked during service. Front door's open. Something to find. Get me a Bible. Or a children's book. Hey Jesus, what's up, gang? That's oomph, that's slime. And I did. He just went to the church.
I've had many names. What does it matter? What would my name mean to you? Yet
How high is heaven?
I have told you, we are partners.
Hare.
Tonight our partnership.
Oh, a proper reel? Oh, that even if that's a prop, that's like a really fun detail to like actually get made.
Show you how strong.
Oh, and the little radio emote, like to show that it's coming from the radio and the subtitles. That's so cool.
It can be welded.
It's older than Angel Hare. Okay, no, it's real. He has the camera. He doesn't understand streaming yet. But I did what he said. Wild Hare. I played it live. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, this shit is so funny to watch because I got that. I have literally this exact same version of OBS on the other monitor, and it looks identical to the layout here. Just different audio settings, which is funny as hell. And it worked.
If it ain't Detective Zag Wild. Been a minute, Z. Tell me that's a new client.
Francine, this is Francis.
Of course.
Wait, so like, it's not specifically Christian, it's just beings that live in cartoons.
Of course, I remember you.
Miss Franny.
Don't overdo it on the mints this time, hun.
Franny, we're in a bit of a...
Yeah, always a Dane that
He's white, every cartoon character was when this would have been made.
saving. I'll make sure you
I remember how racist they were in the 30s, 40s, remember?
disturbed.
Up until like the 60s, 70s even. This is not like her show. That's why he's straight-laced. And he's been hired as like the cartoon detective to like look for a missing person. Less to do with biblical shit. More to do with the fact that they're all cartoons. These aren't my memories. Or my friends.
Now give me those documents again, Chief.
I don't care what he wants.
That's more like it. Starlet finds a new stage, facing grueling new demands. Can she handle the glamour of a life among the stars? Only time will tell.
And this version makes sense to you?
I don't care if I cause this. Probably
You
should,
know
dog.
She's still out there.
Of course she is, silly. Angels can't die.
Oh wait, maybe I completely misread that. Where it's like, I thought we were looking at like archival footage of like what he was through, but like maybe it is biblical and they can like transmit throughout different cartoons. And these are the guys who originated from Angel Hare. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure it'll become clear. I'm just like theory crafting because I have fun with it. And do not tell me if I'm right or not. It's more fun if I just get to put it in the ether and no one says anything. I just need to fix it.
What does it mean, Detective?
Let's think. All the clues have to be here. It's how the show works.
How she always fixed me.
Finds a new stage.
Is she coming back?
The show may change, but she's the same. I know how to find her.
Yes, that was a splendid beginning to our partnership. A very well-handled job, and profitable for you.
Francine voiced by Daniel 4. Cool. Cool. Wait, the thumbnail just says lore. It just says lore. Bonus case, last leads. Let's check it out. Detective agency.
Golly pea pineapples. Would you look at this? Of course I get a flooded inbox while Z's busy. Well, he did say not to disturb him. Let's see, who do we have first? An inquiry from Busa.
Oh, it's more comment reading. That's fun. And the new art style, I like that. I like that. Making the most of it in the set pieces they had drawn and designed.
What Zag does in his spare time. I'll tell you what he doesn't do. File business taxes or run around paying bills. No, he just cohorts with all the gals he's constantly saving while reliable old Fran keeps this place from falling apart.
Miraculous
Men.
rescue. Let me read that.
While
Detective shows how it's done.
reliable old Fran keeps this place from falling apart. Men.
That's what I'm saying, girly. This was from a time where non-binary people wouldn't really be, like, considered, huh? She probably hates gay people, actually. Let's keep it pushing and pretend I didn't say that.
I'm telling ya.
Fran is his version of Francis. Every angel gets a Pope Francis.
Next up is
They not like us. Y'all remember how we used to, like, just, like, fucking play that whole thing and I just, like, fucking jam out to it? Like, this was, like, a year ago. I like, kind of, like... It's not that I wasn't having fun during that and regret having fun. It's just... Do you see what it's become? You know what? We're gonna look at fucking mustard memes after this.
Letter from Mike. You wanna know if angels are good?
Wait, guys, we gotta check up on what Drake's doing. We gotta check up on what Drake's doing, at least a little bit. We gotta see if Drake's dropped new music. We gotta see if Drake dropped new music. Come on, guys. Did Drake drop? Did Drake drop? Drake Iceman. Nope, he didn't drop none.
Bows prefer swords. Listen, Zag's Daily Carry is a cult police positive.
Why? Because I know it pisses you off.
38 special. I prefer something with a bit more firepower myself, but that's just me.
Guys, I have a proposal. After we finish Angel Hare, because I actually do think I'll finish it tonight. It's Friday, you know? To celebrate the 4th of July, why don't we play something Canadian? I actually don't think I've gone through a Drake album with y'all that I, like, can co-sign from start to finish. You might not agree with me, but, like, I've only done first reactions with y'all. I've only ever done first reactions to Drake albums with y'all. You know what? We'll see how it goes. Let's finish Angel Hare first.
Next one is from
No. Okay, listen, I need y'all to think about what you're saying. You guys, like, are so repulsed by Drake immediately and say all his music sucks. What the fuck did Kendrick beating him mean then? If that's true, if he was as incapable or as repulsive as you're saying, like, Kendrick's win means nothing. He's just like a fucking schoolyard bully, and he's not capable at all. Like, I don't understand. You physically can't think Kendrick is great or it was impressive what he did without thinking Drake was a worthy competitor. on at least some level. Like, you can't do both. You can't do both. Pick one. You can be a Kendrick stan and like just co-sign everything he does, or you can think that Kendrick actually like proved himself there.
Lionheart asking.
Drake is a good pop artist, but he's lacking as a rapper. He has some really impressive rap performances. Like, he has like some incredibly good rap performances, and the thing that set him apart was his ability to sing relative to the average rapper.
Oh, how Zag and I first met.
Like, listen, the last 9 years of Drake, I think he's had one good album. The one with 21 Savage. That's it. You're not going to catch me calling him, like, he doesn't have an essential body of work in the last decade, but he has great songs. And before that, he was making shit that, like, literally changed the landscape of hip-hop as it stands. There's a reason they're considered, like, in the top 3. All right, whatever.
She was sweetheart. Well, when Z rolled into town out of nowhere and got roughed up by Donna Reno's gang, who found him in an alley and patched him up? My neighbor.
You don't have to like associating with him at all. I think he's like a complete weirdo. But that's in the context of what he's done culturally that makes him being a weirdo matter. Like, if Drake was just like okay, so Drake is not like a proven pedophile, proven weirdo. But like, if it came out DJ Khaled had done some weird shit, it would be significantly less impactful than if it came out for sure that Drake did some weird shit, because Khaled has not made nearly as many actual musical contributions to like popular culture as Drake has. Drake has actually made good music that matters. So when you call him a pedophile, yes, it sends shockwaves. That's the soundtrack of like a lot of people's lives.
And I eavesdropped on the whole thing and invited myself in. Big strong guy like that on the outs. What self-respecting 30-something single gossip wouldn't? If only I knew.
I co-sign Old Man Yowie's. Yes, FD Signifier's video on the topic is incredible.
What a headache.
It's like, it's the de facto video on the whole thing. It breaks it down from like where hip-hop started perspective. And also, but it also like does give like empathy and like perspective to like where Drake was coming from in the side with the whole conflict.
Turn out the V.
Okay, let's lock in. Let's lock in. We're gonna save the rest of this debate for after Angel Hare, because we're getting really sidetracked.
All right, enough about me. Next letter is from Mr. McJohnson Meme Jr. III. That's your
Mr.
name,
Meme
huh?
Jr. the Third.
Mr.
Dude, you guys want to know my my baptism name? I'm thinking about making a video on this, like on the side channel, with a Y. My when I got confirmed, I picked the name Alphonse because I had just finished Full Metal Alchemist. And that was it. That was the whole reason. They give you you get to, when you get confirmed, you get to pick your wait. Was it confirmed or is it different? Is it a different thing? Is it a different thing? I'm pretty sure it's confirmation. Yeah, it's confirmation. I had to do a presentation and make a folder for that bitch. And I don't regret it because, like, I genuinely think that show was formative to, like, how I took in information and emotionally computed stuff. That's a weird way of phrasing that, but I don't know. It had a deep effect on me, and, like, looking back, it feels like a shit post. I'm like, fuck it, I'll pick it from an anime I watched, but now I'm like, huh. In the in hindsight, I think it's actually really special to me that I picked that, even on a whim.
Johnson Meme Jr. III. That's your Christian name, huh?
What the fuck? I never get to pick a name after I was baptized. Pentecostals are lame. Roman Catholics on top, baby. That's why we got the Vatican.
You wanna know why Zag likes blackjack more than poker? You're kidding, right? Everyone in town knows a poker dealer broke Z's heart. It's an incredibly personal story, and frankly,
can I show y'all after this, actually?
none of my business. Let's start wrapping this up, shall we? We've got Steph and Jano asking what the story is behind Wreath. Wreath? Sorry, if it's not in my Rolodex, I don't know him.
When the Rolodex was an actual thing and not a metaphorical term.
Nope, that's me, hun. Listen, you need anything else, you just slide in the mail slot, okay? Good old Detective Wild gives every case a chance. Or I do, anyway. Ciao.
I like that. I like that they actually do. You know, I'm starting to. I'm actually really happy I watched these different letter things, or like these different letter reading videos, because it gives you some insight in how the creators are interacting with the people watching the show in real time. And also it fleshes out these kind of side characters and like the worlds they inhabit, especially if we're going to be visiting like multiple of them. Even if they exist in like these really small vignettes and there's nothing outside of that, whether in canon or just through presentation, I'm a big fan of that. Guys, I remembered a really funny image, Deltarune related, that I'm going to show you after I take an ad break, but you have to stick around if you want to see it. It may offend some, but it has made me laugh more than once. So I'll be back. Join me upstairs and sit on my lap. I think that like precludes me from being able to. Alright, just lectured my cat on the virtues of paying rent. Okay. Guys, I have a question. Like, just generally I have a question. What did Toby Fox mean by this? Like, what did he mean by this? I don't get it. What did he mean by this? Anyways. Jewish Ralsei? I had canon Ralsei as Jewish in general. Very pleasant fellow. My goat Toby Fox would never. He would never what? You know being from Israel doesn't automatically make you evil, right? Like there are people there like actively like working against like what's happening there, right? You know that? I did not imply that quite. What were you? What was the implication then? I don't know what you. Ooh, the girls are fighting and it's over a fucking genocide. Jesus Christ.
Don't worry. I'm right here for you, Jonah. Good job. Now it's your turn to
hide. Oh, new Gabby clips.
Don't worry. I'm right here for you, Jonah. Good job. Now it's your turn to hide. But don't leave the room. That's cheating.
Or what changed later. Hi, Nick. Hi, Nick. Holy shit, you hopped in at a time. I don't know if you just got here. You like just fucking frame dodge. You like perfect frame dodge shit. Nick, I'm really happy to see you. But oh my god, that was frame perfect. That was frame perfect on your bit, on your end for joining now. In your favor, we're I'm really liking the series, to be clear. Like, I've said multiple times, like, can you tell me if you agree with this? I had both of these recommended to me by the same person, where it's like, Greylock and Angel Hare, like, they hold in equal regard as quality. For me, Greylock is like, at least from what I've seen, like, horror taken to its extent. And so far, this is analog in terms of nostalgia taken to its extent. You know that you fucking live and breathe these things. I'm curious, like, what your take on that is, because I only compare those two because I got them from the same person. Holy shit, Kwite is kicking their feet giggling? Of course, Nixon chat. That's my goat. Well, I guess he's like a cat, but... Yeah, Greylock is a ramp, that's true. It's not quite as compelling in vignettes as, Gemini is, but Angel Gabby's consistently quality. Wait, who's next? That's Nightmind! That's like my, like... It's like him and Wallace are my oldest friends on YouTube. Or at least, Wallace is my oldest friend on the internet. Nick is, like, my oldest friend I've, like, known from YouTubing, probably. Because I watched him for a few years before he was my friend. It's kind of like if I met Kendrick Lamar. If you're into this sort of thing, like Angel Hare, I highly recommend Nightmind. Like, he got me into the space, initially, through his content. And, like, I've been following ever since, and then, you know, we clicked. It's been good. It's been great ever since, honestly. That's oomph. All you need to know is that's oomph. He follows me on Twitter.
Just look how well you've grown.
Oh, he only does 3 fingers because you get a tiny-ass hand. One thing never changed.
Hello, Jonah. You called? I'll always come when you call, Jonah.
Is this also a trailer? No, it's not. Gonna have to wash the hoodie when I'm done smooching it. This happens often. Purely platonic, because I'm married to the grind. All this time I've been waiting. Hoping she would come back. Doing what someone else said. And I asked for her. Wanted her back. Watched her cloud. Cloud because he's streaming. Funny.
Oh, Angel Gabby.
Before, even if I didn't really... I thought you were married to Springtrap. Me and Springtrap are dating. Married is purely a legal status that I do for tax purposes. But me and Will are on, like, the same page with this whole marriage shit, man. Like, we're splitting expenses, we're living together, we're cohabitating. Civil union versus, like, marriage, so, like, we can do something that benefits the finances. Before, even if I didn't really need her, she answered anyway. If she's not here, it's because she can't. Right? What if streaming her so much got her lost, or stuck, or broken, or something? I don't know. But she wouldn't break her promise. Right? So I explained streaming to the detective. Okay, so basically, XQC, this guy, he got the sponsorship from Stake. And now, like, he goes live for 8 hours a day, he just gambles with money that isn't his. And on the whole, he's profited. And then he, like, makes some noises at the computer because he has a French-Canadian accent that no one understands, but it is, like, coherent thought. He just has an accent. Like, he's not as stupid as people think he is. But, like, basically him and Aiden Ross and Speed and Kaisen out of the big ones. Okay, that's everything I think the detective needed to know. And we made a plan. The real jukebox footage is actually very satisfying. So we fellas figured, if she's somewhere she can't hear us, we're gonna call really loud. Really loud. They're editing it like a Call of Duty montage, Your Honor, Your Honor. They're editing it like Baker's Touch CMV2 montage. Your Honor, Your Honor. It's Myth 20K Team Taj. Your Honor. Your Honor, it's the exact same. Your Honor, it's the exact same. Your Honor, they're editing it with all the zooms like it's Call of Duty. I don't know. Your Honor. Your Honor, are you even listening to me anymore? It was necessary. And he will too.
My,
Oh, wait, I think I missed something. I'll stream as many screens as I can. And he will too.
Oh my, demon hair boxes.
All right, let's go.
I have to admit though, information is feeling one-sided.
Would you look at that?
What exactly are you?
That's classified, pal.
How do you see through the screen?
Don't worry about it.
How do you know Gabby?
Oh, there.
We're associates.
They fucking. Is she in trouble?
I'm not her dad, pal. I don't care for her hand-holding approach, but her work's none of my business. You ask me, kids are smart. Show them what to do, they'll figure it out without the song and dance.
How old is your show? Are there more?
Look, buddy, I need you to slow down and ask yourself an important question right now. Think about your little rabbit friend and really ask, do you want to know? Or do you want her back? Huh?
He was right. I got sunned. I never needed to know. Not about my past, not about hers. I just need to know she's okay.
Oh goodness, it's Gabby.
Oh damn, we got Family Guide, but she isn't okay. She never left. She was stuck in the storyboards. Oh, that's so clever. Oh, like over the course of a bunch of like different streams, she's been scattered across time and space. Oh, were those flashes in like the previous episodes? And I missed them? Like, could you have pieced that together? Oh, that's crazy. If that was the case, I'm an idiot. But also, that's... You're right, there were the glitches. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. That's so cool.
Can you hear me?
But, like, she's scattered across space-time because, like, she's showing up in, like... You have to culminate it all together to create a cohesive image of her. But she's showing up in shit... Parts of her showing up in shit that hasn't happened yet. Okay. Angel Hare, OST, MIDI, music decode, flash, cry 2! Case 6, lady come down. I don't understand how they interact with the world.
Hey, Gabriel, it's me. Can you hear me?
So I don't know how we found her, where she is.
Say something,
How'd she get like that? Did Christ rise again and she got fucked? Say something, friend. Split between too many streams. In too many places. Was it because he was streaming too much that like she got, you know, split apart? She was never meant to live that? All because of me. I'm gonna take it as a yes for exposing her to this.
Gabby? Oh, Angel Gabby?
Francis? Zaggy, where are you?
We're in Wild Hare. We came to find you.
Jonah? Oh, Jonah. I'm sorry.
He's a big kid. He can handle himself. Are you okay?
She's trying to help everyone. On an internet full of troubled kids. Oh, she figured out there was more. Oh! Dude! There were like a million me's out there. A million 12-year-old me's out there. And she's like, you can't help all of them. She spread herself too thin.
He's right. You're so capable now.
Trying to be there for them. All of them all at once. And here I am. Distracting her for my own sake.
What do you need? You need me to come to you?
You're all grown up, Jonah.
I should go. You should make me forget again.
Excuse you? Didn't you say she was your friend?
It's very kind of you to put others before yourself, Jonah. But you don't have to be scared.
Oh, that's like such a cool practical effect, especially with the lip syncing. Across the... Almost reminds me of what they did in Rewrite Round 2. Well, thematic, I gotta roll too. I'll catch you, Nick. Hopefully talk soon. I'm fucking holding you to that True Detective shit.
For yourself, Jonah. But you don't have to be scared.
I am scared! Name of game. Scared I'm wasting your time. Scared I'm work for you.
It's true that you're not a child anymore.
Good night, Nick.
I can't help you how I once did. But it's kind of fun, isn't it? You can be anything you want now, Jonah. Just like I always knew you could.
You certainly aren't how I remember.
Okay, we don't have to get dramatic. Are you grounded, Gabs? You better.
I don't know. There are so many voices calling. It isn't like before, Zaggy.
Okay, that's the angel he is. Zaggy. Zaggy. He advised and taught Moses. Okay, that's a big timer then. It's the internet.
Millions of TVs, apparently, that don't run on time blocks. The kid knows the lay of the new landscape. I don't know. I don't care for it myself.
We've adapted before.
Yeah, but back then...
What you gotta get into chainmail, girl. You gotta get into, like, Nigerian print scams.
Would it bother you, Jonah? If I'm not the perfect guardian you remember? If things didn't stay the way they were and... I needed you too.
What? You want a guy on the outside again?
You were never perfect. You were just there for me. Oh.
And now you...
Oh. 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 Tenna is so Gabby core. Like, honestly, yes. This is again. I mean, I assume they had them in, like, pre-technology times. That hurts. Like, this is more of a drama than a horror, truthfully.
You can be the same.
Angel Hare. In any other universe, that's where it ends, but they were not done. Okay, so we're gonna go through this. Angel Hare theme song is the soundtrack. This is
Who's this?
This is a plush ad. Kickstarter ad. Oh Despair. Should I watch the AMV? Should I watch the AMV? Like, what's the thematic significance? Can I do this, or can I go straight to the discs? Yeah, sure, why not? Caleb Howells, I don't recognize the name. Francine. No, Francis.
Let's play it again. Back in those days, buried in sin. A whisper said life's been unkind. Be not afraid, we can rewind.
Before we evolved out of the ocean.
I cried to her cloud. She said, rise up, don't you despair. You'll break and you'll bend, but I'll be there. When I stumble and fall, when visions ignite, when I want to withdraw, she joins the fight, yeah. She joins the fight, yeah.
Nuka, I'm gonna say skip this part for the edit, just for the most part.
But in the rain, the hammer came down. Nothing but shame, I cried to her cloud. She said, rise up, don't fret, my friend. You'll falter and fail, but this ain't the end. I am the one who calls, the one who calls the angels. I am the chosen friend. Let's roll that tape
I don't know why, but like the wings show, the shadows showing up made me laugh.
Little old me.
Okay, who's coming for you?
Oh, Angel Gabby.
If you think you're special, if you think you're the only one,
all around me.
Good morning, Francis.
if you really did forget,
Could it be an angel's
don't worry.
wings? Could it be her love? Help me,
I'll make you remember.
angel hair. If I have faith on
There's also a trailer. Any lore? Expect me this September. Okay, this is the final stretch. This is the final stretch, and these videos get longer per episode. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do one last piss break, then we're gonna lock in for the last stretch. All right? Oh, my fucking back, dude. Oh my God. What the hell do you want? You're flopping on the ground. Go the other way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go the other way. Yep, just like that. Okay, go the other way. Here, over here. Flop. There you go. Big flopper. You flop a lot for someone who has nothing to do. Talking to my stupid goddamn cat. Is it normal for cats to like lay on their back and like you do nothing and then she like flops to one side on her back, then she flops to the other, and then the other, like no prompting. Like I just be looking at her and she's just doing that shit. Like she'll do it for minutes at a time. Like she's doing it right now. I'm not even looking at her. She's just doing it. I think it means they're comfortable. Well, that's good to know. I had a friend call her a homunculus when they saw her doing that on webcam. Pet her? I already did. She's really cute. I love her. Okay, anyways. My grandpa does that too.
Hey. I bet you weren't really expecting to hear from me.
I didn't know what you looked like,
Haven't
brother.
really kept in touch. Oh, wait. I forgot. You read your videos.
Oh, this is the first time that I don't have to? Okay, I think I gotta zoom out so it doesn't have this weird bar at the bottom. It didn't even fucking matter! I hate YouTube. I saw how this worked the first time, so here it is. Hyrax and the Rocks. Oh, that's a floppy disk. I got this game when I was a kid. Never stopped playing it since. AWOL Interactive. Oh, and he's on an old-ass computer for real. Today is the last day I run it. Just to show you what happened before I get rid of it for good. Here's what it started as years ago. Ignore the dude in the corner. This is the only original footage I could find.
So we're just gonna jump in and get.
Oh, that's good fun. That's good fun. This is like a much more self-aware and like diving into existing media than I thought. There's a lot more comedy that I'm enjoying about what's in this series than I realized.
So we're just gonna jump in and get through this intro bit. This was back in the day when guys would create these games in their garages and then hand them out in just floppy disks, person to person.
Just farted.
Old school.
Farted again. First big difference is that mine has voice lines for the characters. Other copies do not. Next big difference, everything else.
Today's the day, isn't it? Don't...
Like, every piece of media this guy interacts with must suck. But he can find the original copies. I'm just saying, if this dude, like, had an altered version of, like, Undertale, he can still experience it for the first time ever. Like, that would go hard as shit. He would be crying more than he was at the show.
Back down this time. I know you can push yourself. We both know it. You just have to follow through and practice assertiveness. I have faith in you. Let's give it a try.
Well, I have a 401k and a mortgage. I can't remember when it first changed. The game always knew why I needed escape, but whenever I sat or angry, the game always knew when I needed escape. I guess you know what that's like. Here's the original opening quest.
So first things first, the king says that
like, did he just tap his friend for this, or is this like a cameo that I'm not recognizing? Either way, it's funny. Is this like an entirely fictional game? Like, where they created all the graphics for this, or are they adapting like an existing property? Because this is a lot of effort for a fake game. Like, the perspective on this floor just to make that work, that's crazy.
Jester kidnapped the princess while we were off stack ranking. So he sends us to the tavern to look for clues. On the way there, we actually want to help out this
fake
old lady.
Game? God damn.
To unlock the good ending later. Trust me on this one.
In my copy, it's always something new.
You must go to the orchard. The opposition that awaits you there.
Oh wait,
is
I need to
great.
read it. They read it for me.
But be strong and begin discovering what you can do against those who don't have your interests in mind. Once you bolster yourself, you will be ready to confront the jester and retrieve our stolen princess.
Right, it was cool at first. Insane, but special. Now I'm just tired. Me when I'm... I don't know. I don't want to explain how it came to this. Wait. I want to read the postcard. Hence, old lady starts judging me. Tavern keeper doesn't want kicked out of kingdom. Still stuck outside. Week 7. Literally just had to ignore or go back in anyway.
Speak your mind. Get it all off your chest.
There's a little kitty in the bottom right. Oh, that's cute. Years of embarrassing childhood grudges.
Don't give him an inch. He doesn't deserve it.
Judge me if you want. I'm just trying to give you info.
Hey! Segan.
I saw your other videos. Mine? You've dealt with this kind of crazy before? Oh, is this a different character altogether? Like a dude who watched Angel Hare and he's like, hey man, this shit happened to me too, just as a game. Shit was crazy. Oh, that's Jonah. Oh, okay. I thought this was like a face reveal at the start. You've dealt with this kind of crazy before. I thought about burying it, and that's why the presentation's so different. Like, Jonah was so dramatic. I thought about burying it and burning it, throwing it in a river. But it didn't always used to be like this. Maybe there's something you can do. All I know is it's getting worse. Good luck, Jonah. Your old alibi, Segan. Like a close friend? Weird. Like Segan? Is that like a remix thing? Actually, just let me look at CGen Bible. The sign of the cross used to confer a German word translating to blessing. The sign of the cross used to confer a Christian blessing. The term is attested as Old High German, taken on from as early as 8800. Oh, the alibi guy! Oh, the created truth later guy! You're so right! Oh. Oh. Damn! Damn! Okay, wait, what a fun little plot thread. God, like, this series really isn't horror, but, like, it's really fun! Like, just, like, seeing, like, how they pull apart the knot. Oh, I like that a lot. Shit, I'm a big fan of that. And he's been watching everything. Do you think like France, Ian, and Gabby know that he's been posting this shit to YouTube? Hyrax and the Rocks.
Wait.
Angel Hare. Damn. From what little I remember, Segan and I were friends when I was young. Just the neighbor kid kind of friends. My keyboard looks exactly like this, except it's new, and I got it because it looked like that, but it was new. We lost touch and never thought about him again. My mom knows his mom on Facebook, so I got his phone number. Real and usually how that happens. Wait, why do they just... Wait, why do they really... Even if that's a fake number, you really shouldn't put that in the show. 69, nice. You really shouldn't do that. But he wouldn't pick up. Call it? No. Then that number has my number. I'm not fucking doing that. You do it if you want it done so bad. I'm not doing that shit, idiot. I didn't invite friends over much as a kid. So I had to tell Gabby who he was. Call it, there is like no circumstance. You could literally give me like $10,000 right now, I'm not doing it. So I had to tell Gabby, like, I would need to like set up like a fake number and a different, like, I'm not stupid. I don't do that shit. I know like internet security is like kind of like a myth to y'all, but like I have like people in my position rub up against that like every goddamn day. 10 million? Still not doing it. My personal well-being is priceless. Plus, you don't have $10 million. Broken TV be like, and she had to tell me, okay, I would do it for 10 billion. I would do it for 10 billion. I would, but you don't have 10 billion. And she had to tell me about the game.
We've adapted from all sorts of places. Camille just wanted to do things differently.
Camille?
It's a live, interactive experience.
Camille's the one in the game, right?
Stuck waiting on kids.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cool. Like where they in their own respective mediums is how they choose to communicate. Like when they have the option.
Solve puzzles. Awful idea.
Our TV schedule gave us breaks, but with their game, it's been so long.
They could have invited us whenever they wanted.
If Camille is still in there.
What if we play the game?
You saw the video? The kids said the game's gone all wonky.
Then they need our help, Zagzagal.
I don't recall Cam appreciating outside advice.
Would you stop making excuses? It's a wellness check, detective.
Every angel's got a Fran of their own, but I wonder like what their wider implication in the story is.
Case.
Listen, gals, a game's not like an episode. It could be dangerous in there.
Ever played Hard Tail?
I'm not afraid.
she's been fractured throughout the internet, so I think she'll be all right. Could it hurt you?
Not necessarily, but it works totally different. Commands, controls, user input, we're at a huge disadvantage.
Camiel wouldn't do anything to us.
Unless Jonah's the one at the helm. Your white whale, so to speak. Do you think part of it is my fault? Sejan's footage had me in there too.
Don't worry, Jonah. No matter what happened in the past, we choose how it affects us now.
It's strange seeing them uncertain. Seeing them worry. I mean, like, it is interesting, like, Zaggy and Gabby, they were literally, like, or at least Gabby was his lifeline as a kid. But then as he grows up, he finds out they're like any other adult he had to see be less of an authority figure. And they're just as, like, capable of being wrong. And they need him as an adult. They're just as flawed. In the same, like, in, I don't know. I think that's interesting. Like, they're not paragons, even though they're angels. Or at least typecasted as angels. But I'm here to help. How did he get the damn game? Or did it get shipped to him? Whatever my old friend left in there. Whatever of his old friend remains. I like this. I like the idea, like, you just gotta do a 3-monitor setup, and then they can just, like, contact transport. His friend sent him the floppy. I must have missed, like, the sequence. I like the idea of a 3-monitor setup, like, with modern monitors on the left and right, but your center is a goddamn CRT. Like, this dude loves Smash Melee. I'll do what I can.
Oh, golly. Will I get to meet Angel Cammy?
We'll see.
Dude, you don't need to use the same old keyboard. You get a refurbished one. You don't need to use the one with, like, fucking the Black Plague on it. You don't need to use something that still has SARS in it. Like, you take a toothpick out of there and you're gonna, like, pick out some chlamydia. Like... Are you guys spoiling the personality of Third Angel for me? I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. Mods, kill them. Mods, kill whoever described the Third Angel. Not just being excited for it. If they described it, kill them. I was supposed to not comprehend the horrors till I saw them. Bonus disc, first save. Letters with Angel Gabby. Who's gonna read this one out then? Oh, he seems depressed as shit.
Heavens to Betsy, that office is a bee's nest.
New character?
Oh, Miss Franny.
Hey, hon. Zach's still going back and forth
it's Francine from Zaggy's office.
The rest of the Stooges, and I couldn't think straight. So I thought, what's the quietest, emptiest, loneliest place I could go to get all these inquiries addressed? You're not gonna make a lady do all this alone, are you? Fantastic. First one's from Ashton Paya, who asked if you and I recall the first time we met. How sweet.
Oh my, it's a little hard to remember. Good thing I made a drawing to commemorate the occasion.
Yeah, you never...
You know, like, I love how, like, everything he draws is biblically accurate. Or not biblically accurate, but just a little too photoreal for the cartoon's aesthetic.
I can tell who you're gonna get on with.
I love that her animal form is a vixen. Oh, you're so right.
Not every road starts at dead end, huh?
I sure am glad we gave each other a chance.
And speaking of your merits, Curdle and Gabe Owen 3593 ask how you got so good at art and if you've got any tips.
Oh gosh, well, thank you. I improved over time with lots of practice, and I'm always on the lookout for new inspiration to learn from.
It's impossible to keep this one out of museums.
Well, anyway, next we've got Mr. Soma Aricado, Melody Mute.
It's gotta be funny ass like name to read just randomly. Invisible Ink 5397.
Ink 597 and Frog, asking how we've been adjusting to the internet and how we're adapting to modern times.
You know, the more things change, the more they stay the same.
I don't think that's true. I read the caption. I read the caption before he said it. How do you think she feels about Riot, like, allowing gambling sponsors? Do you think she has any strong opinions? Let's let him say it.
He's been enjoying the esports scene.
Minute was taken and
like she has nothing to say back. Oh my god, dude. She has... Dude. She's low-key huge on FaZe Clan sniping. She's huge on FaZe Clan sniping. You don't know, bro. She saw Falco hit that goddamn trick shot. You got no idea. She was huge on that.
Versus 22 really want to know what he got into for stealing the mail.
That's a personal matter.
She didn't press charges, the chicken.
Miss Franny.
I'm sorry. Here. Denier3925 asks what it's like for you to be in Wild Hare. And Honored1811 asks what it's like being an Angel Hare.
It's...
different.
Blackwolf392 asks if Gabby ever has disagreements with other Angel Hares, and how Angels resolve disputes.
Everybody's gonna have disputes. It's impossible to have the exact same opinion on everything.
Unless you're talking to a mirror. Actually, all your opinions would be the same, just like, you know, reflected.
What you do with
So tad different.
By listening to each other, compromising, and being able to disagree without anger or ill intent.
Sure, but I should have seen this one coming. William Mackenzie 5008 wants to know if Gabs or Zag ever told us stories about camp.
Oh gosh, not anytime recently.
I doubt it's
well,
the
tell us
same
about
camp
Genesis
any of
at
them
least.
used to know of how long it's been.
Time's always going to change people, but sometimes it can be for the better.
Yeah.
I am happy to say that I've argued with a mirror without ever breaking the mirror. I've never hurt anyone in a rage, broken my own stuff when mad, in frustration. It's like mad at myself usually, I guess. But never broken a mirror when arguing with it. I'll take that. I'll take that win. Y'all argue with mirrors? I mean, yeah, I always win the argument. I just always lose too. You take the good with the bad.
Times.
I argued with the mirror once. The mirror broke me. Oh, that's unfortunately a bar. The Roaring Night fight made me want to throw my controller. Dude, I realized that the reason I was doing so bad at the Titan fight was I was low-key making it hard as shit for myself. Like, I didn't realize the light would make the Titan spawn, like, make it so that they disappeared before they could even hit you. And as soon as I clocked that, like, oh, you just get the fish first, I was like, oh my god, I'm so stupid. Like, I was living longer than I should have with how annoying I was making it for myself. I'm a idiot. Like, I'm a fucking idiot.
Things for sure. You can't be certain of nothing.
Our last letter's from Onyxism36, who wants to know what the connection is between the two of us, and if we're related.
Heavens no, we're not related. We're co-workers.
Well, they're not related, which means you can ship them now. Toby Fox, I need you to tell me if Rouse is my brother. I'm sorry to, like, the creators of this series. I'm sure this is some people's hyperfixation. I'm just watching this in the middle of a separate hyperfixation. It's a problem. Diving into something so unfamiliar, but I don't let new things scare me anymore.
Choose who you'd like to be, and the others will join you.
Wanna stand in for the rest of the party, Gabs?
I don't like the idea of hiding.
Yeah, well, we're less likely to break something if we go in under cover.
Careful transposing your ethereal form across divergent planes, Gabby.
Okay.
Let's just go.
Mage.
Today's the day, isn't it? You're really leaving. I hope your years of training prove successful. And when you come back, Promise me you'll be a good friend.
Do I? Wait, who voice acted them? Like, do I know them? Do they have, I'll check the credits at the end. I just gotta keep an eye on their name.
And when you come back, few years is the day. Today's the trace me you'll be a good friend.
Was that change still for Siegen? Or is it already adapting to us? Was I not a good friend? You have spent many years improving and have returned at last.
Looks like the banquet ended without us.
Awkward as shit. Go right. Talk.
Oh, I'm surprised to see you. Have you come back after all this time to help?
It shouldn't feel different, talking to a game instead of a show. But you have to type. And that's why it does.
Then you should go into town and find the jester. That wicked fool is the reason the princess... why she's...
It's a bit of a sore subject. Let's talk to the king more once we've built up some trust.
That's Hyrax? That's
Is Cam
Hyrax, the
gonna give us
titular
run
character?
around all day, or come out and say hi already?
Don't be upset with them. When we find their friend, we can ask what's going on.
Okay, yeah, so they do all have
Clearly
friends.
don't want to talk is what's going on.
We might not have to run around. Older games were far from perfect. They had glitches and soft locks. Oh, he's about to do some speedrunner strats. And skips!
Now that we have the bird feather...
I also like that, like, the OG footage is supposed to look worse than it does, like, when recorded, because, like, the CRT screen, like, made the visuals, like, come across better.
The...
Jonah skipping!
Play from that shoe and the broken weather vane. We can bring them to the king, and he can actually tell us it looks like it's at the cave at the edge of the evil forest. So that's where we're going to be heading. So the clouds roll away on the map, and we can say go to cave. Yep, and in here is that weird little fella who kidnapped the princess.
If we already know the solution. Holy shit! Go to cave. We can skip straight there. That was a crazy fart, by the way. Go right. No jester. Game changed. Sorry, dog. Cam's helper.
This ain't good.
Their friend. Game crashes and freezes.
He's gone?
Seeing how messed up our MC already is, I'm guessing they seriously wasn't a good friend. That's just a guess, though. I don't know that he's not a good friend. I think he was a traumatized child. Dist 4, disconnected. If Angel Hare reflects Gabby, and Wild Hare reflects Zag, I'm not sure what Hyrax in the Rock says about Cam. Because so far, their game is a lonely one.
Now their friends, MIA?
I don't understand.
Is he gone or just not here?
You ever see the Badger leave his post?
He's gone. Why would he be gone?
Different game.
Can you blame him? Look at this place.
Empty streets, missing assets. There's something worse going on here than an overly adaptive video game, isn't there?
From there, we take the king's money and head to the Dark Forest where the wizard...
I do like the frame of reference, what it's supposed to look like from the Let's Player's perspective. Like, it's fun that they keep bringing this guy back, but it just becomes, like, it contrasted. Like, it was funny at first, and then it's all like, something about this is fundamentally wrong. Like, it's not supposed to be like this. Like, there is supposed to be something dramatic here. But, like, an empty world that still exists. Something that is Gabby worried. Oh, there's a
Gabby?
fellow. Look, party.
There's nothing to look at. Invalid command.
Help.
We should ask around about the princess.
Oh yeah, the party is gone. Load.
I'm sorry. There is no saved game to restore.
You just kill all your friends. That's awesome.
Jonah? Where did you go?
It took me to the forest, but it left you behind.
This is why I hate games. It's always another puzzle. Nothing can be straightforward.
It's okay.
There's no A to B
Jonah
plot.
can
Sorry,
do
Doug.
this.
Alone? Shouldn't have tried to glitch the. I mean, it works the first time.
Without backup? If Cam gets along with him.
Jonah, Camael isn't used to performing like us. Running a game, having control over everything, it's a different mindset. Their goal is to motivate you down the path they design.
They're used to
That is good game design, actually. Like, designing a level in such a way that without explicitly telling you, you pick up on the things the game wants you to do through the design of the level. It's like you try things, and then the thing that works is what the level is guiding you to. This is why I hate games. Bro couldn't get past Tenna, LMAO.
Manipulating your down-and-out vulnerable type.
Zaggy. Just look out for yourself.
She trusts me. And I trust her judgment. I think she has no other options. Go to full
Careful,
rest.
kid. There's only two ways I know of for a hero to lose their sidekick.
I'm not gonna lie, it helps having two friends next to you. Like having them do callouts is probably useful.
And neither are good.
There was a bird that wasn't in the other dude's gameplay, I just noticed that. Probably like an omen, because they usually mean that across religions.
Maybe it didn't happen on purpose.
Don't be naive, hun. This gig is about commitment. You're either fired, or you quit.
Created by Game Sisters. Bonus disc last load. Hanger of the Rocks demo VO3.
Hello there! Type your inquiry and I'll do my best to help.
Cocaine.
Oh, Velvet Does Not Exist asks what I know about Hyrax and if I have free will. Hyrax are mammals
Hyrax is Fran, I guess.
who like to find homes in whatever little crack or cove in a rock they can find. This makes us resilient and formidable. As for free will, that's a broadly defined concept. Here's a real gamer. Honor Janice asks if there's currently a queen, or if the princess was going to be queen. It may appear the princess is fated to be queen someday, but we all have unique paths we can take. Sometimes it's worth exploring if the most obvious destiny is truly the one worth chasing.
I mean, if it's destiny, there's no chasing, it just comes to find you.
Wants to know
Destiny versus fate, fun question.
what it's like having Jonah suddenly return, and Abby Kadabby wants to know how to mend
Jesus
a
Christ, dude. I'm letting out healthy farts today.
broken friendship. It can be
So
hard
much Deltarune.
to see old connections again, and
What game
how
is this? It's not a game, it's an ARG.
to mend them depends entirely on what broke them in the first place. Is there trust to reestablish? Resentment to pull out and
You got a
address
shit, bro? Surprisingly, no.
together? Sometimes it's best for both parties to stay separate.
Oh, the Fran and Cammy had a falling out. Oh, I get it. He said, like, this is either a quit, you get either quit or you get fired. I guess he quit. But, like, it was complicated. You move the captions to the top? Yeah, next time.
The best relationships can be worth working for. It really depends.
It's off center. It's pissing me off.
Marks Eats Batteries 5829 wants to know, is it really hard to
Marks Eats Batteries?
the forgiveness you've been given? Oh yes, forgiveness is a gift and can't be demanded or forced. Once it's given, though, it should be treated preciously. Put it somewhere safe where you can always look back and remember.
That's the Dr. Wu say. That's the Undertow Save Icon. Yeah, Undertow Save Icon. And it grow a flower like Floppy the flower. It's like Undertale. It's like Undertale.
And nurture it well by continuing to act in a way that earns forgiveness. That way, it will always be a strong and healthy defender against any doubts or judgments.
Gift trot reference.
Mark had asked who the man on the outside was, and why he stopped helping Gabby. Whatever this is referring to, it sounds like a clear Title 11 United States Code Section 101. Allison Beatty 89.
Wait, I gotta look up exactly what that says. United States, U.S. Code Section 101. Inventions patentable. Whoever invents or discovers any new and useful okay, yeah, it's just like... It's the one that it's like, as soon as you make something new, you technically have a patent immediately. Even if you didn't file it. Show us? Okay, fine. Fucking... Christ. Whoever invents or discovers or any usable may obtain a patent subject to the condition requirements of the title.
States Code Section 101 to me.
I was thinking of a different thing.
Allison Beatty 8986 wants to know why angels are always held by friends. Toonie Birdcam wants to know if angel hairs
That is a cool choice. Like picking a question that you don't answer.
need to pick their friend and helper.
That's Title 35. Look at the same, but Title 9. I'm gonna just take your word on this one, man. I believe you.
Or if they can go it alone. Ansung Gustafsson 9966 asks if there have been any other instances of friends quitting or being fired. Dragon the
Jesus Christ is king. Wouldn't Christ be like the prince because his dad is God? Like if there's gonna be like a king in the hierarchy of existence, wouldn't it be God? And then Christ is like the prince that was sent down to earth. Even if it's like the same dude, it's like still of him. Like why would Christ be king and not like the prince set out to prove himself? I don't get it.
Axolotl asks how I answer
They're the
everyone's
same guy in the book. They're saying they're the same guy, but like Jesus prays to God because he is like human in this way. What does that make the Holy Spirit? Just like a viber, man. He's just chilling. He like the watcher.
questions and if I ever need a break. Well, I could sure use a break right now. Do you want to exit the game and eject that there disc champ? Be a pal? Just gotta raise that lever and yank the disc out? Whenever you're ready, I'd sure love a break. It's fun hanging out, but the best things come in doses. Are you just going to watch?
Yeah.
Okay, buddy. I'm just gonna pop back to the main menu.
This is like watching like Rouse just freak the hell out. Deltarune reference. I'm hopeless. I'm hopeless. I'm hopeless.
Back in later, okay? Much later.
So who voices Mock Den? Okay, yeah, I don't know. You're too far gone. Yeah, it's over for me. Okay, before we do fail state, I'm going to pee, and you're going to watch ads for me, like a good boy. I wanted to mention this deep into the stream. Kwite is on his 7th bottle chat. I've had like 3 beers this whole stream. The rest has been like water and like some caffeine shit. 3 beers in 3 hours is not bad, honestly. That said, here's number 4. I'm not gonna lie, I've been like very aware of like how I hang out on stream, especially with alcohol after like the dream stuff. You been drinking that beer? Yeah, it's like I'm like crucially aware because of how embarrassing I've been before on stream. Like I not something you want to do again, you know what I mean? A look in reference? Jesus Christ, man. These longer ones where it's like I'm just enjoying myself, it is kind of like how I end a night where I made like 2 videos today, so it's like, you know what? Yeah, this is my relaxation time. You know, type shit. That said, I wanted to say this deep into the stream because guys, I could get banned for this. I actually haven't checked the rules. I have a plan after the charity stream stuff. I think I'm going to test for the rest of July streaming on YouTube. You've pissed like 4 times in 3 hours. That ain't normal. I do that like every stream. I have like an OCD tech where like it's very hard for me to ignore, and also it's an excuse to run an ad break. I got a content warning. So after the charity streams, I'm gonna be setting this up, but like I don't want to resub on YouTube. Bro, no. I want to test it. I'm going to be honest. Like, I have seen a lot of my friends and people I know stream on YouTube with, like, a lot of... Yes, it would be the same schedule, but it's just something I want to try for the rest of July after the charity bit. I don't want to rock the boat too much. But I want to say that deep into the stream because I might get banned. And if I do, that's something I can take on the chin. What are the charity streams? I believe Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. It depends on if my team makes it past the first round. What channel would it be on? Quote, the one that I upload the stream highlights to. Isn't there a way to do both? Not the way I want to do it, no. I don't think you can get banned for that anymore. When I say the rules are very annoyingly nuanced with Twitch specifically, it is a minefield I really do not care to try and navigate, where it almost makes me just want to try not streaming on Twitch. Like I straight up don't even want to go through the headache right now. Like I don't want to give money to Google. You do every day. And it's not, I'm gonna be honest, you make like a fucking fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a cent individually.
I'm afraid the wizard...
Maybe talk to someone who also streams on you. Do you think I haven't talked to people before this? I made this decision a while ago. Well, not a while ago, but I decided to go through with it recently. I'm telling y'all now so you know where I'm gonna be if you don't see me during the normal weeks. It's gonna happen, so...
50 years ago, hero.
With time, but...
This isn't about the princess. She's in a mine.
Oh, I knew the bird meant something, and the guy who pointed out that the bird was in the original game, that was smart as shit.
For the whole story, you should be asking about yourself.
Where came you, though?
Whose self?
Just came. What's Angel Hare? What did you beat it to? Sejin gave the game to me. I have to stop acting like a guest.
Look who's finally taking some responsibility.
What? It's like... Oh, yeah, mouthwashing.
But it's too little, too late.
Oh, man. I was about to open a discourse barrel of worms that I really don't want to touch.
And you're using shortcuts again. I get the feeling you're used to cheats. But let's see.
I already use revanced YouTube and YouTube Music. I try and give as little money to Google as possible. Biv, I respect the efforts, but you're like willing to give money to Amazon? Like, where I don't understand. Like, your ideology is like incomprehensible to me.
How that works out. Let's skip straight to the end.
Amazon delivers my stuff in 3 days? Yeah, at great personal cost to real people. Google has its own sins, but like we're all captured by the same capitalistic economy. Like I don't know, I really don't understand the differentiations we're making.
You've reached me at last.
eBay where it's at. You can't help but like you're still, even with eBay, you're like them poor fucking underpaid delivery workers. Unless unless they're UPS union, like still have to like rush to make that shit work.
There's no quest, no jester, no deeds. I'm afraid you can't actually beat the game with so few points. I thought you'd come here and prove you were a good friend, but what do you have to show for it?
I'm gonna run that back a little bit.
I'm afraid you can't actually beat the game with so few points. I thought you'd come here and prove you were a good friend, but what do you have to show for it?
Coming knowing you could kill me immediately? I'm not doing this for points.
Why? To find out why you're in his game?
To find out how to help an old friend.
Segan isn't your friend. You just used him to get out of your house, to play his games. Do you know how long he suffered? Seeking people's approval because of you?
This isn't about me.
Do you think there's a Kamael here?
You've been here the whole time. Oh. Oh! The hand opens!
Games are better when you actually play them.
I'm not here to play. Oh, no. Wait, no, dude. Jonah's low-key, like, in the metaphysical, like, sense, like, he's kind of a badass. He's like, I didn't come here to play games. I fucking I broke your shit, so I gotta have a conversation with you, because this is bigger than your fucking little world. Like it's creepy, but he forced the encounter. That's low-key metal as shit! Oh my, like that's kind of hard. That's kind of hard. One every dialogue tree. Holy shit.
Play them.
I'm not here to play.
No, you're here to try and fix me. So you can make Segan feel better, to make yourself feel better. You're still just using people.
I don't use my friends.
No? Then why do you feel guilty for being around the others? Why do you still use your time with them as an escape? Why do you always need their permission?
I'm only human.
Why do you think they're too good for you?
They're literally angels and asking me for help, man. They were like my role models growing up. It takes an adjustment period. You're being obtuse. You know exactly what it's like. Like, look how fucked you are, dog. I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. He's so uncritical while talking a bunch of shit about other people he has limited experience with. Like, CGen, who is apparently not my friend, sent me the goddamn game to figure this out. Like, clearly he thinks different than you, so you're doing things on his behalf he doesn't agree with. Shut the fuck up, dude. You're such a fraud. Get a grip. But they use my help, too. They're just strict, obtuse. But we can still lean on each other. Because we are good friends. Use Rogue.
Jonah, are you okay?
Use Paladin.
We got ya.
Sejin said he was embarrassed by all this, so I don't think he hates Jonah anymore. I mean, he literally saw what Jonah was going through and felt called to action to help. Like that was a purely selfless action. He put like together the package for Jonah because he, like, without prompting, and just wanted to do what he felt was the right thing. Whatever Jonah's done in the past, Sejin still like has positive emotions towards him. It's like, I don't want this game anymore, but maybe it can help you. And look, the hand across the screen. I think it's gonna end with them like with Jonah putting his hand on the screen too.
What happened?
Keep your eyes up.
Congratulations, you completed your quest and rush with anticipation to share your success with the princess.
Pray, at last the hero is revealed.
Oh, the box around the princess, but you can see the rest.
Oh, you really did confront your worries, gain confidence, and become a good friend. Congratulations on completing your quest.
Score, John over... And then John is number... All this time, Cameo wasn't hiding. They knew my fears and made me face them. They were still running their game.
The heck was that supposed to be?
It's Cameo. The world, the characters, were all Oh, Cameo is the game itself. I get it.
Oh, Cammy.
Today is the day, isn't it? You're really leaving.
Cameo, we've been so worried about you.
I hope your years of training prove successful.
Would you knock it off?
Cameo, it's us.
Cam wants it to stay on their terms.
And when you come back,
we just want to talk to you.
Promise me,
the real
you'll be a great warrior. Bring me back a golden feather from across
Gabby,
the seas.
You want to try your hand-holding approach?
Your promise. Wait.
It's been long enough.
Time to compromise. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's a crazy visual. I gotta watch that from the start. Oh, that's violent. That's violent. No gore at all, but like, oh, save and continue. I love the gaming, like, theme naming and scheme on all this shit. Oh, like, that made me uncomfortable. Like, it's like grabbing someone and forcing them out of their room because you know if you don't, they're gonna just keep deteriorating. Hand holding isn't always kind. I mean, a parent may always hold your hand, but sometimes it's to wrap your knuckles. That was probably a hard ass saying in like the before 1950. Nowadays, that would also be wrong. I got spanked as a kid, and I was like, you know, I understand spanking. Sometimes kids don't respond to anything else, but since then I'm like, probably spanking isn't good either. I'm glad I didn't have a kid before I thought about that. Because I was thinking of terms of what was done to me. And that I think I turned okay from. Oh! No! I'm a furry now! No! No!
Cameo, we just want to help. Please, talk to us.
It's a tough hand. But it's how kids are. They won't always do as they're told.
I'm not stupid, detective.
Oh, you're over it already? But you were playing like fucking like earlier? I was saying, oh no, I'm a furry from the perspective of Cameo, alright? God forbid I try to stimulate y'all with character performance.
I know why Segan threw me away.
That's how you say the
Then,
name.
why would he go to you?
Maybe you were wrong about us. Maybe we were friends the whole time, and you were really salty. Me?
You're always giving me the...
You weren't the nicest kid. Lots of kids are horrible, actually. They don't know any better.
He was going through a lot.
Everyone is, Angel. That's
My dad was beating me and putting cigarettes out on my fucking forehead.
I was helping Segan. Assertiveness, boundaries.
You were helping him, like, you were helping him become his own person? Gabby was helping Jonah survive. But these are not issues meant to be compared, but if you want to run the gauntlet as you so proudly said, yes, maybe Jonah did some, like, not cool stuff to Segan. But let's be honest, we understand they're products of their environment, right? Right? I hope there's some comeuppance.
So much potential left.
Sounds like he's learned some boundaries.
Zaggy.
Come on, this doesn't take a detective. Constant fights and battles. You always playing the villain.
It works.
Oh, I bet it does.
But don't you think at some point he just needed a friend?
Oh, you had a friend. What happened?
Francois left.
Francois, new friend spotted.
I'm not really sure when.
Cammy.
Down the line, one of these is going to be named Frank. This is definitely not over, right? Like, this is the last numbered series thing. There's, like, the mixtape. There's a plushie ad. And there's a... Okay, well, I think these are the last two.
You can't neglect yourself like this. If it weren't for Jonah, your game...
Dead media. But it worked, didn't it?
Free bootware.
You feel stronger about your relationships now. I know what I'm doing. People like to win.
All I'm gonna say is Kwite has gone to pass like 8 times in the past 2 hours. That's just not even remotely true. And also every time I've run an ad break. What do you think the real reason that's for is? Jesus. I wish I didn't have to, like, explain, like, the, minutia of my mental illnesses for y'all to get off my ass.
But seeing is believing.
The game isn't whole anymore, Cameo. Things are missing and there are... gaps. You've sacrificed so much of it for someone you cared about, to fix their problems.
Don't you dare offer to help me. I'm not one of your kids.
Told you.
Yeah, but you're the homie, bro. Like, we're trying to, like... Listen. You're not one of my kids. You're still the homie. Let's chop it up. Let's fix this. Because I need your stupid ass to figure this shit out, you fucking idiot. Lock in! Stop being so sad! God! I'm just saying, like, if you got, like, stable Ronaldo in this situation, he'd be over it. He'd figure it out. Then don't take our help. You don't ignore your own problem either. But don't ignore your own problem either.
My problem?
Dude, you're high as shit right now. Your eyes are red as hell. You never give yourself a break. You don't have a support system. And honestly, you're really abrasive.
Jonah!
Listen, you've leaned on Jonah. He has the right to assert himself. So make that your quest. Help yourself for once.
That lady friend you entertain from out of town.
I've never tried this before.
Play your own game, dog.
But I don't want to drive anyone else away.
So I'll give it a try.
No matter how long it takes. Maybe I'll return one day to show that I'm a good friend.
The hand is consuming Kwite. Either that or it's pushing me to the forefront. It's about to pat me on the head. You never know. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. He got assimilated. Oh, my God. Segan, Segan. Angel Hare created by the... Oh, I hope he picks up the call. Is this them meeting up? Oh. Oh. Please tell me there's more. Please tell me there's more. Please tell me there's more. Ah, there's no Kickstarter. Oh, wow. When I say, like, this is not a horror series. It's like dark, obviously. But it's just... Ugh. I know I've made a bunch of Undertale references throughout this as, like, kind of a joke because I'm in, like, an Undertale Deltarune phase. But I feel like it hits on a lot of the same themes of nostalgia and media you grew up with, just in a different format. And reconnecting with people through the things you both loved as a kid. I've recently, I never lost contact with them, but I've been spending more consistent time with people I grew up with, like elementary to middle to high school. And because we all are in the same area still. And I've just been those are some of the moments I cherish the most. It speaks to a really recent development in my life where I'm doing that consistently. And it's, I don't know, that one hits me. That one hits me. You guys can call me old as much as you want, but I've only lived on my own for 5 years, and I gotta do this for 70 more. In the grand scheme, if I die of old age, this is still technically new, and I'm figuring this shit out, how to get that balance. That shit hits. That shit hits. And the credits is just them hanging out. A slice of life would be people living happy lives, not learning to live a happy life again. I miss my middle school friend. See if you can visit him. Here's my recommendation. If you can find a time, just message them. See what they're up to. It doesn't just keep texting or see if you can FaceTime. Just try it. Maybe they're too busy. Maybe that avenue is over for good. But give it a shot. Why not? At worst, you'll be in the same position you are, and you'll be certain, well, guess I gotta find something else. And there always is something else. There's local communities. Life doesn't end when you're an adult. You just don't have parents to set up playdates for you anymore. And you don't have school as a convenient place where everybody will see each other. You have to take the action. With agency comes you are given agency as an adult to make things happen and do things you were never allowed to. But for every interaction you have with another person, you have to make it happen. There's no one holding your hand. It's just about getting started. I mean, it's more than getting started. You're not best friends, or you don't have a friend group the first few times you meet, but maybe you hit it off. Preach, Kwite, preach. Alright, I think the rest of these are trailers. Used to pages, lost threads. Honestly, I'm gonna save those for another time. I think